Hello, hello. Hi, hey there, it's me, Jay. And for today, we will be playing Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, but with a twist. What twist, you may ask? Well, it's in the stream thumbnail. It's also in the description, but let me explain for everyone here for the first in what I assume will be a series of streams, the rules for this specific playthrough of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. First of all, I had this idea to make a challenge playthrough, I guess, of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time for multiple reasons. Because for one, I've been seeing a lot of challenge videos recently. Second of all, I've been seeing a lot of challenge videos with Mario and Luigi games, like not just Partners in Time, but also Bowser's Inside Story. So a lot of those YouTubers became a big inspiration to me. So hopefully you'll also go check out the other Mario and Luigi challenges scattered throughout YouTube, because they're all really amazing and awesome, honestly. And third reason is because I've been replaying a lot of Mario and Luigi games recently during this summer break, which you might have caught me saying multiple times during previous streams. So here we are, replaying my most replayed Mario and Luigi game, and that is Partners in Time. And the rules are... I forgot that I still had to mention the rules. Okay, so the rules are, we're basically going to be playing Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, but we won't be able to do optional battles. Okay, wait, let me just go through the actual YouTube description that I chose. Okay, so first rule is, whenever I level up, I can only use the roulette for speed. And I actually didn't write it in the description, but I will do my best to get the minimum speed that we can, because one of my original ideas was actually to have a no level up challenge, but one that's already done. I actually watched the video about that already, which I forgot who made that. Something Sky, I think. It was Aquatic Sky, I believe. Wait, let me search to give them their proper respect. Okay, wait. It was made by, yeah, Aquatic Sky, yeah. I really enjoyed their video. I was going to make a no leveling up challenge as well, but they already did it. And it's not that I want to have a challenge that's unique. That's why I didn't do it. It's just that I saw it, I enjoyed it, and I don't think I can do it. And here's me making basically that as well. But another reason was I was kind of too lazy to set what they had set up. So I'm gonna do this as vanilla as possible, despite me playing in an I'm not sure if you noticed this, but the game is paused in a place where you can't pause, which kind of hints at I'm playing using a Nintendo, please don't sue me, an emulator. So that's rule number one, basically. So minimal level ups, optional, or the first two rules rather. When I level up, I only choose speed, and the second rule is no optional battles. So if a battle can be avoided, I will. But kind of like a hidden rule to this is no glitches. I don't know any glitches. That's partially the main reason why I'm not going to be doing that. And third and fourth rules will be no shop and no gear. The main reason why I wanted to do this specific format of a challenge is because when I was younger, there we go, like backstory, very fitting for a Partners in Time stream. When I was younger, I felt like, for one, the game went by not as fast. But the reason for that is also the same reason why we're still streaming Brothership up until this day, is because I always fight every enemy there is until an entire area is basically clear from enemies. And then I'll always choose POW, and then the bosses would just go down very easily. As I grew up, I felt like I kind of want a more challenging fight whenever I got into fights with bosses. Also, when I was younger, I used to constantly abuse the shop and just buy all of the bros moves there. Like a lot of it. So this time, let's see how far I can go without relying in my roots and going at this with basically those rules set in motion. Also, I guess I didn't really particularly emphasize that aside from not being able to go to the shop, I'll also won't be using any gear. So that means the wares, the trousers, whatever, and also the badges. So yeah, without further ado, let's unpause this totally the DS version of Partners in Time. And oh my gosh, such nostalgia. Also, there we go. I didn't do that, by the way. I'm using a macro. Don't worry, it's an OBS macro though. I'm using an OBS macro actually to determine if it should focus on the top portion of the screen or the bottom portion of the screen, because that's actually something that I want to experiment with. So hopefully this won't be too much of a pain when we get to play more of the game. Oh, also the macro is only visible in the horizontal stream because I am also streaming this in YouTube Shorts. So hello YouTube Shorts viewers. But anyway, without further ado, let's start. And yes, this is my file from replaying it on this emulator. But actually, a kind of funny story. While I was replaying Partners in Time here on the emulator, I was also replaying it in my actual DS. So yeah, you could tell that I really like this. I really like this game. But despite liking this game a lot, that doesn't mean I'm particularly good at it or anything. That's why I chose this this hellish challenge. I mean, surely it won't be that hard. I mean, how hard can it be? Also, yeah, here's the macro doing some work. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, after being given a bit of time in the top portion of the cutscene, we get the actual interactable stuff. So the really long ago. Okay, first of all, warning, I guess, when it comes to me continuing onwards with this game. Obviously, massive spoilers. I'll be finishing the game or attempting to finish the game. And despite being one of the older games already, I'll still say spoilers because I really like this game, and I think everyone who hasn't experienced it yet should experience it blind for the very first time. because that's how good I glaze this game. It is my childhood game after all. Also, I won't be reading too much into the lore because again, I've already played through this multiple times, and if you decide to stick around, I would assume that you already played and beat the game. So yeah, we don't need to read any of these, but some of these are stuff that we can't really skip. So let's just leave the cutscenes be. Also, I should have this just dawned on me earlier, that's why I had a huge pause when I was explaining one of the rules. I was originally supposed to yap about the rules and the spoiler warning. The spoiler warning while that cutscene was playing, but I was like too excited to show the rules, I guess, so I didn't like, my brain still wasn't functioning. But I will say this though, I slept a lot because I feel like the farther we get into this challenge, the more sleep I'm going to be needing because of the concentration that I will be needing to perform infinites. Yeah. Also, our first boss battle, it's basically a tutorial, so yeah, regardless, challenge or not, we basically finish this challenge, or not finish this challenge, finish this boss battle without any difficulty. It's the same regardless, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we just stomp on Baby Bowser, not to be confused with Bowser Jr. And yeah, here's actually our first instance of an unavoidable enemy, which is our first boss as well. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if I get hit in the first couple of times? But yeah, for now I don't know how to commentate, if I'm gonna be honest, because we're just going through a game I've already played, plus multiple times as well. But I guess I can go into this by saying that in some parts of the game, I already playtested this. So essentially, this, other than replaying Partners in Time here in the emulator and in the actual DS, I have also been replaying it just a bit in another account in the DS to test the challenge out. But other than that, yeah, nothing much, I guess. Also, yeah, there we go, Macro doing some work again. But not always though. Like, it's very difficult to trigger it. But you could always look at the right side of the screen for the horizontal viewers. And there we go, to the top screen again. And here we will have our second tutorial boss for this game. Yeah, I guess I could also yap about how much I like this game, but I feel like I've already done a lot in the other streams. And yeah, let's just continue off of what I was talking about earlier as well, like some stuff about this challenge going into it. For now, we still have our wear, which we can't really do anything about until we encounter Stuffwell after... Basically, after this cutscene, the second tutorial boss, which Mario will take care of, the cutscene after that, and then once we get to Holly Jolly, where we're introduced to Stuffwell, only then can we... Oh my gosh, Macro, nice. Yeah, but it doesn't capture that though. Like, it has to be like major change for it to go to the top screen. So yeah. Only then can we unequip Mario and Luigi's what is it? Wares actually. And I believe they don't have badges though. We'll actually get a badge later, but it's not like we're going to keep it equipped though. And yet, tutorial on how to jump as well. And this time, even though recently I haven't been using even though I've been using my Procon recently for controller-based games, I'm actually opting to go for my GameCube controller here because it's wired, just for that tiny bit of reduction in input delay. Even though it has a weird has a weird layout. That's partially also one of the main reasons why I decided to to replay Partners in Time here in the emulator to get to be used to playing with the GameCube controller. Yeah. For some reason I'm having trouble speaking. I have no idea why. Oh, it's probably because I'm kind of jacked up on sugar right now. Because before the stream, I thought I was like, I'm probably gonna need a lot of, not a lot, but like a good handful of sugar if I wanna function. Even though I already got 10 hours of sleep. Like, I just wanna be at my maximum, basically. But I feel like that's kind of reaching integer overflow right now. There we go. Oh no, what happened to Peach? Oh dang, Peach, what did you do to your eyes? Oh, nails as well. Crazy. Yeah, second and last tutorial boss rather. And yeah, pretty simple. Nothing much to say here actually.
Let's go.
Oh, kind of a warning actually, even though it's not going to happen anytime soon because the infinite bros attacks will be later down the line. Nope, it actually hasn't been. No, thank you, Toadsworth. Wherever you are in the modern Mario games. This one goes by decently quick though, but still not quick. Because some of the Toadsworth interactions happen at the start, so we can just get on with this. Plus, every time the Shrew Boy Jr., I believe is what this enemy's called, this boss is called, whatever, regardless. Oh yeah, our first level as well. Every time that boss attacks, we can easily counter. And here's actually our first caveat of the rule, or not caveat, but rather the first time we get to see the rule in motion, which we can't, we are allowed to level up just through bosses though, but whenever we level up, we choose speed, and I try my best to get the least, okay, midpoint, so you know what, okay I guess, but anyway, that should be fine. Also, you might be wondering why speed and not stash, because I saw some Mario and Luigi challenge runs that have the bros level up stash. And they actually opted away from stash for two reasons. One is because since our POW still gets buffed, then getting lucky hits thanks to having decently high stash would also scale with our POW and I guess with our level. And the second reason is since we're not taking any optional fights, having a lot of speed is also good in the sense that hopefully we get our turns first. And when that does happen, okay, excuse me, Toad. And when that does happen, let's use run or flee rather. So whenever we unintentionally bump into an enemy, let's just flee away. If it is possible though. Oh, sorry. I wasn't meaning to move it like that. Oh my gosh, I just saw me monitoring the stream and that also shake. But yeah, I just want to check on something real quick, and it is for the challenge, so don't worry. There we go. And then tab back in. Yeah, I could have probably been started to keep pressing while I was there, while I was starting to search with my computer, because right now I'm on my controller, but I guess I couldn't really press since I'm on an emulator. But anyway, the thing that I whipped out is actually the enemy health, because I don't remember all of the enemy healths, and this will be useful specifically now that we're in Holly Jolly, because I believe we're going to be getting ourselves into one scripted basic enemy fight out of, I believe, 2 scripted enemy fights. I don't remember. That's also the main reason why I mentioned in Brothership streams how it feels like the scripted fights in Brothership feel really abundant, because I'm used to not having a lot of optional fights actually. Also, I'm going to move that again. I apologize because it was kind of covering my OBS earlier. I had it in my first monitor, but I switched it to second monitor real quick because I wanted to use my first monitor to search up the enemy health. And yeah, our first scripted normal enemy fight here would be the Shrooblet though. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we're playing in the North American version, so enemies have more HP. Yeah, for an additional spice. And now we have Stuffwell. Now we can access the gear and remove it. Mushrooms will for sure use one of those, and probably only one of those in this entire run, because we're for sure going to be one hit for the entire playthrough. Also, being able to level up may be useful later on in this challenge. Maybe, just maybe. Based from my playtesting in the DS though. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Oh, also, I was curious to know the HP of the bosses, because the fact that we can't use the shop means that we have to rely solely on the bros attacks that we find across the entire playthrough. Which is, I feel like I kind of have to mention this because every Partners in Time related content, or not every, but most Partners in Time content I've been seeing always says that Partners in Time is the only game in the Mario and Luigi series where BP or SP isn't used, and we're actually forced to use bros attacks as items. And here we go, let's officially unequip both of the broses wafer slacks. There we go, and they will not be having any more clothing nor badges later on, except for the scripted badge later on. And anyway, going back to the conversation about Shrooblet, our first scripted enemy, I actually want to know the enemy health, because if it's a scripted non-boss enemy, then I want to have it so that only, at minimum, only one bro levels up. And if I were to choose a bro, it would probably be Baby Luigi, actually, because both of the Marios prioritize... Okay, I don't need to hit any of these. They don't contain bros attacks. And... okay, so both of the Marios, Mario and Baby Mario, prioritize POW, or rather have relatively more POW than the Luigis. And also not Luigi, because Luigi is going to be one of our main fighters, especially when all 4 of them meet up later. So Baby Luigi it is. It's basically a secondary, plus it's a bro that doesn't prioritize... it's a bro that doesn't prioritize POW, or rather have a relatively lower POW stat compared to the rest. And these are scripted coins. Also, you may have noticed earlier in Peach's Castle that I didn't grab any of the question mark blocks, and that is because they contain other stuff, miscellaneous stuff that we basically won't be needing in the long run of this challenge, even in the short run actually. Like coins, we can't access the shop, that's why. Or mushrooms, we're going to get one hit by most of these. Ow. Why did Mario get hit by this and didn't need to heal, but when Luigi got hit by the Shrooblet, he needed to get healed? Is it because Shrooblets are enemies? But how does the Mario and Luigi universe consider which one's an enemy, which one's not? Is it like aura? Like you can just feel people's aura. So yeah, anyway, separate note. That's the reason why we didn't grab the question mark blocks earlier. Because they basically contain non-bros attack stuff. Not a 1-up. 1-ups will be something that we use. My rules did not ban them. I just said no shopping. I also didn't say no items. But there are people that did challenges like that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are insanely great, insanely amazing. Like, how do they do it? And yeah, we practice a preemptive attack, something that
Let's go.
I don't remember happening. And why stuff will why was stuff will pogging? But anyway, I'm purposefully gonna fail here. Oh, I didn't actually see how much initial damage they took. Actually, yeah, I'm not even gonna try because if I remember correctly, both of the bros just have... Actually, no, maybe I can get Mario to... No, yeah, no. We still have to attack every time. So, it's basically impossible to have either of the bros... No. Shit. It's basically impossible for either of the bros to unalive here, but I do think that it's okay for Luigi to get... I missed the counter attack. Okay for Luigi to get hit here because he's going to be sent to 1 later anyway. So let's just make the animations faster. This is the Partners in Speed challenge after all, and that is just barely enough to give Luigi a level up. So if anything, that's okay. Oh, and the first instance of us fleeing, I could have avoided that, but I was focused on yapping too much. Anyway, other than that though, and this part here, and I guess the scripted loss later, there's nothing much we have to worry about because there's basically nothing in our interest here at this point in time yet. And the only thing we have to take note is once we control the babies. And now the game teaches us how to heal. Another thing that we won't be using in this challenge, which is really a speedy way of going about this or our playthrough. Because we won't be needing to heal, we won't be needing to grab any healing stuff. Oh, I didn't actually know that Stuffwell gave us mushrooms. Stuffwell did give us a mushroom, right? Okay, there we go. Kinda needed to have the dialogue disappear there because I don't remember if Stuffwell like scolds us for not picking Luigi. Anyway, let's get back. Oh my gosh, holy lag. If I remember correctly, the DS actually doesn't lag there. But this time it does.
Oh no.
I'm also not saving yet because it's virtually impossible for us to get a game over here anyway. We can if we really wanted to, but I don't want to, so that's the reason. I saw someone, or I watched someone talk about just how dark Partners in Times' lore was actually. Like if you look at it in hindsight, like if you look at it in hindsight, it's basically like a realistic sense or semi-realistic sense of what would happen if an alien invasion happened. Like everyone would be involved, like obviously innocent people but also kids, you know, like the baby bros, which is cruel. And also just how the game shows that. And there they are, some of the main antagonists. Not the main antagonist, but the main mascot of the antagonists, basically. Oh, sorry Santa, we can't really help you. And here's why. Well, that and the fact that we lose this fight. I'm actually gonna hurry this fight up. I'm not even going to try defeating one shroom. Because if I remember correctly, we just can't. Just trust me on that, we can't. And it's faster this way. For a Partners in Speed challenge, we've already taken up 30 minutes. Dang, okay. Sometimes when I stream, I actually take note of the time with my watch. But recently I found out that my watch is ever so slightly off by a couple of milliseconds. It's kind of bugging me. Anyway, just get this over with, and yeah. Even if we had POW, we wouldn't be able to beat them. Also, I don't even think you can farm, like in a normal playthrough, you can farm XP from the shrooblets. There just aren't enough to give you enough levels, and even if you get a perfect on all of the POW level ups, like you actually just can't defeat them. And even if you do, like miraculously, either through cheating or just, I don't know, somehow, miracle, I don't know. If you do defeat the shrooms, the game just crashes, if I remember correctly. And I actually experienced that from when I was like way younger, playing with a with a copy of Partners in Time with cheats. Like I saw this one cheat, it was like max POW, and I was like, oh cool, then I'd be so overpowered. So I had this brilliant idea of starting the game from the start again. And then when I got to that point, I defeated all three of them, which wasn't supposed to happen. So what happened was we lost. Or not we lost in the sense that the game froze. And it basically crashed the game. Anyway, now we're playing as the babies. And at this point, I believe the game just expects us to know how... Oh, there we go. I guess not. Expects us to know how to jump. Also, none of these question mark blocks also contain anything of interest aside from this one, which has a 1-up. There we go. I feel so proud for knowing some of these locations, some of these block locations, because some of these blocks, for some reason, from a very long time ago, like when I was like really young, because again, this is my childhood, like for some reason, some block locations from my first playthrough, I remember like, oh, I remember my first playthrough hitting this block and it was 2 red peppers was inside of this, and I actually remember what question mark block I'm referring to, and that is specifically the question mark block just outside the Koopaseum in Gritzy Desert. When you finally get to the top after completing, you know, all of the dry bone thingies, when you climb at the top and then go to the rightmost part of basically the outskirts of Koopaseum, it contains red peppers. Yeah, for some reason I know that. Like, I don't know why. And here, basically, this is another scripted battle, but there is something interesting in this scripted battle now. And that is... You know what, I'm just gonna say, it's not like... it's not like it's that big thing. It's just big up until Vim Factory, basically. Which is, we get green shells. And... I actually have a mental note for this fight. So, since this will be our introduction to the very first bros attack, it is also scripted that we learn how to use it, but using it obviously consumes our green shells. So the most optimal method of using the green shells would be to not use them, but we can't since it is a scripted tutorial. One thing interesting though is that Toadsworth keeps giving us green shells for us to use. So what's interesting is we can actually fail Luigi's green shell because Toadsworth teaches both Baby Mario and Baby Luigi how to use the green shells, and I believe there's I believe Toadsworth only gives one after. So if we defeat both Shroobs already with one green shell each, one from Baby Mario's tutorial and one from Baby Luigi's tutorial, we end the fight with three green shells. But we can actually end the fight with 4 green shells, because if Luigi fails, Toadsworth gives us another green shell. And from then on, the game already knows that we know, or assumes that we already know how to use green shells. So it allows us to jump regularly. So now we have 4 green shells in our pockets. There we go. Okay. I'm kind of still used to the white Shroobs that shoot fast, so I was kind of shaky still, trying to avoid. Anyway, here's our 5 green shells. Somehow Toadsworth managed to... So yeah, we can't really choose. We can't really do anything. We're forced to use the green shells. Even if I like escape, now I can't move left or right. So yeah, we're basically forced to use this. And our first bros move. It would be embarrassing if I fail this. So let's at least finish this one. And that's actually what I was supposed to say earlier. I'm not sure if I already said. But when we start to get... Oh yeah, I do remember saying it. And yeah, just like from Baby Mario, I cannot choose anything. And you see there, we only have 4. Also, the thing that I was going to say earlier, I have no idea how Toadsworth managed to divide 5 by 2. Let's actually fail it from here because I'm starting to get scared. Now Toadsworth should give us another green shell. There we go. Now it should be back at 4. Yep. And that's just a tidbit of detail. Oh, and I also saw the macro change to the top there for a second because of how quick I switched the menus, because it was still showing the preview of what green shell did. Okay, slow and steady wins the race despite being partners in speed. That might have been kind of a misleading title because I can imagine some people thinking of the partners in speed as a speedrun challenge, but no, not really. I'm sorry if I misled you. That's why actually when I was making the stream thumbnail, I thought of having the subtitles there at the bottom in another cutscene. Having the subtitle there at the bottom, like the no gear, etc., just so that everyone knows that it isn't a speedrun and what the gimmicks of the speedrun are. Just because I thought Partners in Speed was a cool title, so I went with it, but actually didn't, or not didn't, but more of a, I'm not sure if I should put all of the titles or all of the rules in the title of the stream. And at the same time, if I were going to put it at the stream thumbnail, might as well put it in the way that I did right now. So yeah, just a tidbit of detail when it came to making this stream thumbnail. For some reason, my hands are actually already kind of sweating. I don't know why. That's probably another hurdle that I need to take care of. It's me getting used to streaming Partners in Speed. Anyway, this part of the story basically shows how Baby Bowser saved Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Baby Peach, and Toadsworth. I forgot why. But I guess for personal reasons, and these 4 just decided to tag along. Oh, and I guess, yeah, that as well. And yeah, the main antagonist. We should be seeing her in a bit. Like right now. Because at this point in the story, the antagonists will also sabotage the ship. Yep, I said it. Spoiled you. Haha. I'm sorry. I do have the stream, like you can't replay the stream while it's still live thing going on. So if you just joined in, can't blame you. I guess if you just joined in, you technically didn't hear my spoiler warning. But again, spoiler warning. Even though this game came out quite some time ago already. It is a pretty good game, and it is one of my favorite Mario and Luigi games, practically tied with Bowser's Inside Story, because both of those were my childhood. And that's why, if you haven't and you will or do want to experience Partners in Time for yourself for the very first time, I highly recommend experiencing it blind. Anyway, yep, that's the sabotage. There's the iconic laugh. And we're basically going to crash into baby Bowser's castle. Which from this point on, we will be doing a lot of fleeing and a lot of block hitting for specific things that we need. Mostly green shells and 1-ups for now. There's also another scripted fight here, but if I remember correctly, it's also quite difficult to purposefully get either of the bros down from that. That's also partially the reason why I'm going to save now. If you saw earlier, actually, I deleted the save file that we're in right now. Or rather, the save slot that we're in right now. Or rather, the save file in the save slot that we're using right now. Because I was also a Partners in Speed, like, trial run. like me playtesting this stream idea. And I believe, actually, the reason... Actually, no. I feel like with a... I don't remember. Yeah, it was here, right? And if I remember correctly, it was Luigi's? Yeah, okay, there we go. And that's the only items in this area, so we can go now, I think. Or no, actually, there are still 4, I believe. 4... You may hear my voice shaking whenever I'm fleeing because I'm placing down my controller to mash. There should still be 4 green shells and... Hey, there we go. And a 1-up here at the bottom, right? I almost forgot. There you go, 1-up. Yeah! So, that's another advantage of the Partners in Speed challenge, is that we don't have to worry about hitting every block. Or also, another thing that we don't have to worry about is getting nuts. Is it nuts? It is, right? Or is it beans? I don't remember. There we go. Jump over the Goomba. Over, not on the Goomba. Good reminder, because we're basically a pacifist in this run, but not really. I do not know any methods to be a pacifist in this run. Also, I failed the skip. Now time loss, oh my gosh. We basically made a time loss. These are coins, if I remember correctly, but I may not. So I don't know. Also, you might be asking yourself, I'm already going to remove the assumption or the immersion. I don't know. You may be asking yourself if I memorized all of these locations, like block locations of the power-ups, or no, the bros attacks and the 1-ups. The answer is no, I haven't. I just did a lot of prep work before, where I basically have pictures now of every location of the items, courtesy of the Mario Wiki, specifically the Partners in Time section. But I didn't just completely take all of their pictures, because I feel like there's so many pictures there. So what I did is basically grab the map art and then place down basically a legend for each bros attack that can be found in each section of each scene, I believe is what the top part is called. They're in the top part of the DS layout, basically. Over to the right for the horizontal viewers. So yeah, I isolated the areas, the individual areas, and then put legends around those to remind me of the items that are present in that area. I was actually like lazily searching if there were already documented maps of the entire, I guess, places in partners in time with the blocks already exposing what they had inside. So I didn't have to do them myself. I won't be surprised if there is already, but I did just lazily search it, so I'm not sure if I missed it. There we go. For some reason I missed there. When I was like rushing through playtesting these, I was also rushing to get out of this area, and I just kept trying to get out, but Stuffwell would stop me until I realized, oh yeah, right, I have to talk to Stuffwell as each of the bro pairs. And the piggyback throw, I don't know what the technical terms for these movements are called. There we go. We're already 47 minutes in, dang. Anyway, I believe there's a 1-up somewhere here. Like, I don't remember where. Probably Luigi's again, yep. Right. And there should be a shell here, like a single shell. Oh. There we go. A singular shell, yeah. True. What? I was just on the edge of it so that I wasn't triggering it. What? Okay. There you go. Rise that up. And then throw it there again. Have both of the bros be able to get back up. And yeah, pretty simple Mario and Luigi stuff. Pretty fun. Yeah, and I have played through this section multiple times already. Also, scripted fight. I believe we also get green shells here, right? But I do not remember which part this was when I was preparing. So I actually don't have it marked, unlike the 4 shells in Holly Jolly Village. Also, another scripted fight. I believe at this point, again, it's practically impossible to have 3 of the bros be knocked out. So we're just going to have to fight them normally. There we go. And yeah. I'm really happy actually that these tutorials go by relatively quick compared to some games, because some tutorials take way too long. That's kind of one of the reasons why I don't play the other Mario and Luigi games as much. But yeah, here the... Oh my gosh. No, I can't choose out of it. But yeah, some of the Mario and Luigi games actually just take decently long. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm going to mistime this because of stuff while like pausing the game. Oh my gosh. Like I can't create a rhythm if the first couple of if the first couple of hits get interrupted, and that's actually really inefficient for us. Oh my gosh, that too. My bad. But it's okay. It's not like we're gonna use a lot of green shells later on anyway. And yeah, even if we just do that, like the enemies just have like too little health for all 3 of us to get KO'd except for Baby Luigi. But yeah, we're not going to use a lot of green shells anyway, luckily, in this run. So you might be wondering, then why did I go the effort of getting the 1 extra green shell from Toadsworth earlier? Because 1, I low-key just wanted to steal from Toadsworth. But no, in reality, it's because for this area. Because for some reason, I just can't for the life of me not miss the second one. Or actually both. Because I am just that bad. Well, I never claimed to be good, to be fair. I just want to do a challenge for fun. Because again, this story just really stems from... Oh my... Just stems from me playing Partners in Time back then when I was younger, but feeling like the bosses were way too easy. Or not way too easy. Okay. But like, I kind of wanted more, you know what I'm saying? So I had the idea of Oh my gosh. Of turning this playthrough into a challenge run. So that it's a bit more interesting, even just for a bit. Also, I did come up with some entertaining stuff later down the line. That's kind of different from some of the challenge runs I've been seeing people do, which understandable. You'll soon realize why. Actually, not soon, like later, way later. Until we reach Thwomp Volcano, then you won't see it yet. Also, this is where having more speed would come in handy, because we could have been going first, but unfortunately the boosts are just way too fast for us. And onto the second area of Bowser's Castle, or Baby Bowser's Castle rather. And this time I don't need to save because there aren't... Actually, I don't remember what that has. Oops, I didn't mean to fall. Does this have shells? It does too. And there should be 1-ups here, right? Or not here, I guess. Like later, probably. Where though? I don't know. Oh, what? Okay. I'm also looking at a different screen. Partially the reason why my eyes are like not focused, basically. Where's the 1-up? I believe there's a 1-up here, right? Anyway, bridge. Also, oh my gosh, also when I was younger, whenever the baby bros have section like these and the game expects the big bros to go alone. Oh my... My bad. I was smashing. I think the game expects both of the adult bros to just go on by themselves. And fight, there we go. And fight the bosses or the enemies with just Mario and Luigi. But when I was younger, and even in my normal playthroughs, what I would do is... Okay, oh my gosh, the lag. What I would do is have the babies go back down to fight the enemies with the adults so that the babies could also get the XP. Because I was just maxing out the possible stuff that they could get, basically. And... Okay. What? That shy guy doesn't move? That boom guy? I thought the boom guy moves. And I actually don't remember the blocks here. I believe there's nothing of interest now though. Like that was it. Like I feel like I've grabbed all of the things now. What is it called? All of the power-ups, the bros attacks in this area. Also, yeah, I don't memorize the dark areas. So we are going to be doing this for a lot of the dark rooms. And the first thought that came to my mind was, name sound-alikes? So yeah, now we're here, we get our first cobalt shard. And yeah, there's really nothing much else to get from this area. It's also not like we're going to go back here for the beans. Beans for Fawful. That also means that we basically encounter Fawful later than the game expects us to. Which is only when we finish Toad Town. And that's still, like, I believe in the 75% of the game mark. Anyway... Oh yeah, we could have piped there, huh? This is basically how I played Partners in Time when I was younger. Like, I would always want to have both of the bro pairs to be together, so that everyone gets all of the possible XP, and if there's some stuff like beans, the babies could get it, some bro spin areas, or probably ball. Bros Ball that needed to be used. Also, oh my gosh, this is the game where Bros Ball made its first appearance, like the Bros Ball in the Mario and Luigi game. And
Oh yeah.
that's actually the reason why I'm like really happy that Brothership brought it back. It is slower though compared to the Bros Ball here, but it does have a charge which compensates for the slow default speed of the Bros Ball in Brothership. And however, I think we get the Bros Ball like later. And now I think we basically have free roam of the castle. Yeah, we now have free roam of the castle, so let's just very quickly grab the other Bros attacks in Peach's castle as well. And if I remember correctly, without looking at my my notes, there should be 2 more 1-ups that we haven't gotten. And also a green shell of a bro flower and the cannonballer. I know what they are, but for some reason it took me quite some time to answer because because I was thinking like, what are they called again? Like brain fart moment. Oh my gosh. The main enemy of this stream will probably be me brain farting. Also a lot of dialogue. Can't really do anything about it. Yeah, another thing I really enjoy about playing through Partners in Time actually, and really any other Mario and Luigi game, is their cutscenes. In particular in Partners in Time. I find Partners in Time's cutscenes like the funniest. Also Bowser's Inside Story actually. Okay. Very thanks, Egad. We will be on our holly jolly way. Or are we gonna have to check this out?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we are going to have to check this out. Also, there's our bros items that we will value carefully. Because if it weren't obvious yet... Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we'll immediately remove this from Mario. If you haven't noticed yet, the fact that we can't go to the shop means we're working with a very limited batch of bros attacks. So, we will have to manage our resources carefully. Salvage batch would unironically be really useful in this challenge though, but as I said, no gear! And there's the shop enticing us as well for the very first time. Unfortunately, we won't be needing any of that, and now that we have access to the babies with stuff, well actually I could have done that earlier, but I forgot. Not like that it matters anyway. Remove their wares, and now instead of heading there first, actually I just want to grab the other stuff here in Peach's Castle just so that I don't forget later on. They're in the 2nd and 3rd floor. One up in the 2nd floor and everything else, or no, one up in the 3rd floor and everything else in the 2nd floor. I might have mixed that up by accident. And all of them are, I believe, in the right area. Or no, one of them is actually here, but I can't access it yet because I don't have the bros spin thing. I don't know what it's called. Shell, cannonballer, bro flower. Yeah. I guess you could say that I kind of memorized some of these. I didn't. And I forgot to mention, I actually made a mistake earlier because that time I was actually just going off of memory. But yeah, there was one more 1-up there. I forgot that Peach's Castle had 4 1-ups actually. One more at the top. Those are coins, I believe. I don't know how much, and we will never know how much. In this run, at least. All of these tiny saves we get from not hitting some blocks will all eventually collect into like a good minute or so of time saved. Not to mention that sometimes we waste our saved time from me forgetting which block to hit just out of the fact that I want to make it look like we only literally just hit every block that had a bro item in it. Or what is it called? Or a 1-up. A 1-up and a red pepper. That I haven't said yet, actually. I was trying to keep it... I was trying to gatekeep it for dramatic effect, but I feel like if you're familiar with Mario and Luigi challenges, or Mario and Luigi challenges in Superstar Saga, or Partners in Time, or the Superstar Saga remake, then you would be familiar with the usage of red peppers. They're actually really powerful. Also, I love how the macro prioritizes the top screen because I do think that that looks pretty, essentially. And now we are in, yeah, the Toadwood Forest, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's save as well. No reason to right now, basically, but I just wanna. Like, I'm scared because the what are they called? Like the elastic, the elastic piranha plants. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think we're playing Brothership. Oh my gosh, now the reverse is happening to me. When I was playing Brothership, I keep thinking that, oh, I'm playing that I'm still playing older Mario and Luigi games. But now I'm playing an older Mario and Luigi game. Now it's kind of getting difficult for me to change from Brothership. Now that I've gotten used to Brothership. Going from an old game, now returning to an old game. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know what the like elastic piranha plants are called, but they are tanky. Like one particular memory that I remember having from this time the macro doesn't switch to the top for some reason. Anyway, there we go. This doesn't continue for long though. It goes back to the bottom again because it needs like a major change. Yeah, there we go. And this just isn't enough to cut it. Okay, I remember when I was younger, like those elastic piranha plants just took a toll on the babies. And if I remember correctly, one of my replays when I was way younger still, because yeah, I did replay Partners in Time when I was like a really young kid, even though I just had finished it in the same time frame. I did replay it, and some of my playthroughs, I remember like me actually getting a game over, I believe, and that is just brutal. So yeah, I also didn't understand when I was younger the fact that the reason why this specific toad knows who we are is because that's actually the toad that Peach went in with the portal with. There we go. I don't remember the placements of the Bros Flower here. They would be really useful for us. I don't know which one. There we go. It would be really useful for us for the next boss that we're gonna encounter, especially from the fact that oh my gosh, my voice again. From the fact that oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at my phone. Because my phone has the pictures. I mean, my computer also has it, but I recently just sent it to my phone so that I don't need... I essentially don't need another monitor. Anyway, this area would just be filled with those, like, elastic piranha plants. But yeah, the next bosses we're gonna be encountering is not really weak to fire in the sense that it's a critical hit when... Oh my gosh. It's not really a critical hit when they get hit by the bro flower. It's just that they're prone to burning, and having burn basically stuns you. And I was just about to say I don't think it's possible to avoid that elastic plant there. I don't know what they're actually called. And I believe this is every fire. No, we need one more. And then we can basically leave the babies. Because if... Actually, no, I'll have the babies loop back up. Because I don't remember if there's a pipe block at the top right part of this area. So let's get the bros back, shall we? Okay, that I didn't mean to do. I also don't remember if we're faster than them. Nope. No, we're not. Don't. Okay. Oh wait, no. I pressed Y for some reason. And yeah, and this is just a common enemy by the way, and we already get insta killed, one tapped. That's okay. We don't have to stress looking at Mario's warning health though, because just like that, we're back at Mario. Oh, in my like first playthrough of Partners in Time, another story I remember from playing this part of the game too is I was just stuck in this area. Like I tried going to a different time hole, I tried exploring more of the forest, etc., etc. Like I tried everything. I couldn't get. I don't understand what was supposed to happen. Like I was just stuck here. I didn't know that we were supposed to burn the trees, because when I was younger I just didn't read. Like I have to understand just how young I was when I started playing Mario and Luigi. So yeah, like I didn't know what was happening or what's going on, what I needed to do. And even if I knew that I needed to burn the trees, I was still like, what do I need to do, or how do I do that rather? So I was just roaming around, and eventually I found out that, oh, I can actually throw the babies on inside the tree trunks. But even then, I was like, okay, so now what? And then when I finally found out that we can, or not we can, but rather the fireballs were being sent to the big bros at the top of the trunk. I didn't realize until I saw the cutscene of the place catching fire that I didn't think that, oh, we needed to burn those trees in game to progress. There you go. I know there's a secret thing at the right, but it's not a bros attack, nor was it a 1-up or a red pepper. I don't even remember when's the soonest red pepper we get. I also actually have that noted, I just don't remember. Why did I go here again? Not for that, for that. There we go. These trunks are just filled with money, aren't they? Or any similar place. Like as long as it's trunk looking, that we can have the babies enter. There we go. I actually have a decent amount of memories in this area of the game, because if I remember correctly, when I was younger, like this area took one of the more longer times in my playthrough. There you go. So one of the things I also remember from playing during this part of the game was how much I don't like these areas, because look, it takes so slow. But I guess we're doing past J a bit of justice with us finally tackling this relatively quicker. It's also thanks to the fact that I am now not trying to 100% the game, so I don't need to look for every block. Because that was something I did when I was younger. Oh, what? There we go. When I was younger, like I wanted to hit all of the blocks when I was younger, and I believe I did. I know the secret areas, like in the Koopaseum, in the Swamp Ruins as well. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised how I know. Oh, oops, wrong one. How I know these. There we go. And this part is still a pain because it has a good number of items for us. But we only need to be looking for... Oh my gosh. For shells, a 1-up, And a flower. I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Also, you might be thinking that the reason why I hate these parts in the game is because I can't time. I can't time the baby. Oh my gosh. The baby bros jumping. But no, that's not the reason. It's actually just because it takes really long. Right now, I just can't time it because I'm also looking at my phone. You know what? One of the main reasons I'm actually looking at my phone consistently or constantly right now is because it's because I have like the screen thing turned on where it automatically sleeps, so I can't look at my notes. Oh my gosh, and it's just set after a minute of inactivity. There we go. So now it's always on. I don't need to keep checking on it if it's going to sleep or not. So now watch me not have any more excuses. So I'll have to make something up originally. There you go. This should be a 1-up. Oh, 1-up super. Wow. There should be 4 here, right? I'm actually gonna stop. Because, okay, yeah, there we go. Because I don't remember which one it was. But apparently it's the top rightmost. Okay. And just like that, we basically finished that area. Bye, babies. No, not really. There is a pipe block here, right? To the left. Yep. That I don't remember. I just had a hunch. Because we do need everyone present here for the next cutscene. And also just story progression, basically. And we are now officially inside Vim Factory. With our second boss. And I will save because now we are prone to game overing. Reminder, I'm not the best Mario&Luigi partners in time player, by the way. Nor am I the best Mario&Luigi player at the very least. And here's actually another story from me. I also remembered when I was younger, like having a lot of trouble in this from this boss. But I do enjoy the cutscene. So yeah, I have watched this cutscene way more times than I have replayed this game. And played this game, I guess, in general. It's always such a thing. I mean, look at this. Look at these. These cutscenes are so funny to me. Here we go. And oh boy. For some reason, when I was younger, like I couldn't react fast in time, I think, was the problem, if I remember correctly. Anyway. Our goal is just to inflict burn. Okay, I was kind of trying to predict it going to Baby Luigi. And that kind of costed me. Anyway, let's just keep bro flowering. We're not going to be using a lot of bro flower later in the run anyway. We're mostly gonna use it for these two. PD Piranha. Oh! Okay, now I kind of want to reset. Because at this point in time... Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna reset. Because at this... early in the game, it's really disadvantageous for us to use a 1-up. Because we're going to be needing it a lot, I assume, in the last 2 fights. Anyway, let's just boot that up real quick again. We ignore that. We ignore the fact that I already lost the first legit boss fight. Or not lost, actually. Okay, I didn't game over. I just didn't want to have Baby Luigi manage all of that by himself. There we go. But look, we get to watch the cutscene again. It's such a blast of the past for me because we get to see the cutscene again, just like when I was younger, when I always see this cutscene because I kept losing. But anyway, oh, I didn't mean to shake the screen again. Despite us being in the North American version though, which I did mention, gave the bosses but a lot more health. These two bosses do have 10 less HP each, if I remember correctly. Yeah, bro flower. Yeah. Like, for some reason, I'm kind of really into it right now. Like, the mentality of playing this. But also at the same time, like, not. Because I'm honestly really nervous. And I already talked about... Oh my gosh, talked about this with my friends as well. Like, how nervous I am to play this challenge. And just because, like, this is my first... like, actual oh my gosh. Like, actual challenge. And I'm doing it on stream, which is making me really nervous. Oh my gosh. That attack too, oh man. Anyway, shouldn't be long. This should take about, like, I don't know, 4 to 5 turns from either babies. Yeah, like, another cycle back to the babies, I believe. This should be a win for us. And I heard a burn. I heard another burn. Not sure. Oh, to both. Wow, okay. So we basically win. Just like that. Our first boss with no game overs. I'm not counting the earlier attempt. That was a mishap on my part. I could have very well one-up Mario. But I didn't. I'm saving for the long run. We don't have access to the shop, okay? We're basically scraping the bottom of the barrel here. There we go. I could have also kind of probably risked not using Bro's Flower there at the last part because they were low enough that we could probably just gimp them with jumps so that we have one more Bro Flower later in the run. But again, as I said earlier, oh my gosh, this is difficult to time the one. No! But yeah, as I said, the Bro's Flowers aren't used that much anyway in the run. There we go. Aren't used that much in the run anyway that we need to be saving up for them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we mostly use Ice Flower later. I mean, there are some bosses that need the Bro Flower, like PD Piranha. I think. I don't remember. I have notes for some of the bosses, but right now I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm genuinely nervous. Like, I feel like I'm dropping my spaghetti. But anyway. Now that we have the hammers, thanks to the Hammer Bros, we now have access to one of our better overworld movement options, which is this one right here. Introduce it for us. Yep, the Bro Drill. I'm not sure if that's actually what it's called because I'm just glossing over the tutorial, and I don't read. I skippa. But yeah, I just go. And I say that this is our better movement option because this allows us to avoid the overworld enemies. It is slower though, but I really don't want to keep fleeing again and again because I feel like that's slower. That might not be slower, but still. Hopefully you get my point. Please tell me you do. Anyway. Oops. Time loss. Again, we're not speedrunning, by the way. Just wanted to put this out there. And yeah, one of the many cases where... Oh wait, I actually don't remember if there are things here. I believe there are, but it's not here. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say again. Oh my gosh. I do believe, if I remember this correctly, the thing. Oh, not that. That one. The green shell is at the bottom right corner. Maybe unironically, I just have to like calm down and stop trying to narrate. Okay, what am I doing? There's a button there. Oh my gosh, I'm actually losing it. Not losing it in the sense that I'm going crazy because of this challenge. I'm just losing it from nervousness. And now the cat's out of the bag on why I'm kinda like slurring my words. Anyway, there's nothing here in the vents. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, another scripted fight. This time I believe. Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember if we can like have one of the bros get KO'd here. I mean, they have 16 health. I didn't see how much damage we dealt. And now, it was also like about to, right? So I'm going to assume that we dealt 4 damage. So now these should be at at 12. Oh well, I guess we're also countering. Oh, there we go. So we can have the bros get KO'd. Oh no, we might actually lose here. I mean, nah, I got this. Hammering with a knocked out bro behind you isn't that difficult anyway. It's not like in jump where it gets stalled. But yeah, it would have been preferable if Baby Luigi was the one that survived. There we go. It's gonna take a while though. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take longer than the boss battle. Oh my gosh, we almost got hit there. And now I'm not counting their HP anymore because we already got our goal of having either of the bros get KO'd. Sorry, Baby Luigi. Don't worry, I won't get a game over for you. Would be funny though if our first official, actual, real, 100% not clickbait game over comes from just a common enemy. Not impossible. Oh, come on, really? Not yet? There we go. Slow and steady wins the race. As they say. Oh, I guess technically we can, in fact, easily get one of the bros KO'd here because they have spikes. So we could have just forced. I think we're going the wrong way. We could have just forced one of the bros to. Oh my god. to jump on the enemy, which would result in not only oh my gosh to not only deal damage to the bro that we're trying to knock out, but also, okay, let me get my words here real quick. But also, oh my gosh. But also keep the enemy alive. There we go. That was so difficult for me. Anyway, welcome back, bros. When I was younger also, oh my gosh, in the area at the top before we reached the vents, it also took a while for me to understand what we were supposed to do. So I was just stuck there for a long time. Because again, I don't read. Anyway, this time I will look at the damage that we're dealing. And this time just have Baby Luigi get the XP. I didn't see the damage that we dealt. It was 3, right? And we should also be dealing... Okay, 2. So 5. Now the enemy's at 11. Actually, I should get hit here. Oh! We're still alive. Wow, okay. Now do your best. So the top one should be at 11 right now. We can just... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We can just normally defeat the top one first and just have to deal with 1. Oh, thank you. That's 1 bro out of the way. I guess we also want Luigi to be KO'd, huh? Just so that Baby Luigi gets it. Oh, a lucky 4! Crazy! Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Luigi, but we're kind of not doing anything there. And Baby Luigi solo, so we haven't saved yet, mind you. That's okay. We got this. There you go. Oh, also, it might be more difficult with Baby Luigi, actually, because Baby Luigi, or the Luigis, I believe, like whips out their hammers longer compared to Mario, Baby Mario. Anyway, at least the dodge is easy. Oh my gosh, so-called easy dodge, and we almost got hit. Don't worry, I've played this game multiple times. Not the best, but doesn't mean I'm the worst. Oh, watch this, watch this. Oh my gosh, amazing one counter damage. There we go. And a couple more hits. I am not counting, not gonna lie. Yep. There we go. Nice. Evenly spread the most minimal level ups. And now we can see both of the big broses. Oh. Both of the big broses. 1 HP left. Anyway, now we should be getting our third, or I feel like the game expects us to get our third bros attack there, which is the cannonballers. Because remember, we did already have one cannonballer from Peach's Castle. And now I'm gonna save, just because I'm scared. There we go, thank you. And now moving on to our next area, there should be not a lot of items in the right area anyway. Oh my gosh, I remember that I have to hammer something inside of here. But yeah, we don't have to traverse much in the next couple of... Oh my gosh! The next couple of areas, because the items that we need are basically just in the path towards the actual boss anyway, like the quest path. Oh, I whiffed. Also, oh my gosh, how cool is this? Look at the Toad like souls, the art. It also took me like a couple of years when I was older to realize like what are these designs for? Like it looks so cool. What is this? And it only took me a while to realize that, oh right, that's, oh my gosh. that's what the Toad earlier in the forest was actually talking about, was how the Shroops were using, or are using, Toad energies to do stuff, like energy. And that we will actually see here. Oh my gosh. I forgot that I have to do this, huh? Hello? No! I guess we do have to traverse a lot in this area, like I forgot. I panic forgot. Like I know what we're supposed to do in each area. Yep. Until we reach Gritzy Desert, or before Gritzy Desert, we don't really... Ow! Oh no. Ow. Our first game over from a common enemy. Okay. Now this time, it's actually... Like, what is it? Like, I have something to say. I forgot. Oh, there we go. Like, remember me telling everyone that I usually have all of the bros together when they fight? This is actually one of those cases. That was actually a new attack for me to see. I've never seen that. And I guess the reason that they choose a different attack is obviously because we don't have access to our hammers anymore. But yeah, the consequence of me being way too used to always having the babies and the adults together is that I am really unfamiliar with the exclusive adult bros Bros' counter attacks. Yeah, we couldn't even counter that actually. Like what counter attack? Oh, what? How? Okay. Oh my gosh. When I was replaying this, for some reason it wasn't lagging. There you go. For some reason it's lagging this time though. Could it be that it has something to do with the fact that I'm streaming? That one, I'm streaming. Two, I'm streaming again. Like I'm streaming shorts and and this. Oh my gosh, also, remember the dream that I was talking about in the other day. Oh my gosh. The dream I was talking about the other day. You attack so slow. Okay. Where I was doing bros moves with Zoomer. One of the bros moves that we were actually doing was also the bros ball. Which I remember us doing in my dream. Anyway. Why is it lagging? Oh my gosh. Is it actually because I'm also streaming? Destroy the boxes. And yep, just like that, we don't even need to open the other one because I know that there aren't any thing of use for us in that area. Here there are though, like this cannonballers to the left, these cannonballers to the left. Oh my gosh! Actually, why am I even bothering to get cannonballers? It's not like we're gonna use them later anyway, and I'll explain why. I also don't remember that for some reason though, the fact that sometimes they can attack twice. And our bros flower here. No! You attacked really slow, oh my gosh. There you go. Like yeah, I am still used to the white ones in the mothership. Oh, I was smashing B. But yeah. Get used to those, Dr. Shrooms. Because we will see them soon. Nope. We'll see them in approximately 2 areas from now. And oh boy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Are there bro stuff here? Okay, stop because I have a feeling that you're just going to travel on your own even while the cutscene is active. There you go. Thank you, Macro, for showing that. Alright. I'm also not sure if it's common knowledge, but it might be, honestly, that I use Luigi to reactivate the bros again because Luigi just homes in on Mario, and if we jump with Mario, like the cart goes on by itself. There we go, seal cart. Oh my god. Luckily too, by the way, that enemies only have like a certain area where they can be in. There we go, save here because it's a boss battle. Oh my gosh, the level difference. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
I miss the bros gibberish. And yeah, that's actually how we start our first boss battle with all of the bros.
Let's go.
And I'm now just realizing why it's formatted that way, so that I guess the players learn. Anyway. Okay. Luigi takes way longer to... Luigi takes way longer to whip his hammer out, but that's just a skill issue on my part, not gonna lie. Anyway, I don't have soft resets. I do have save states, but as I said in the beginning of the stream, I kind of want this to be as vanilla as possible, despite me playing on a Nintendo. Please don't sue me. And look, we get to watch the cutscene again. That's how much I love this game, honestly. Like, I'm willing to rewatch cutscenes. Also just notice the goofiness of the whole Mario, Luigi, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi interactions. You're gonna love the rest. If you haven't played the game yet, haven't played and or finished it. And that's why I warn the the potential spoiler warning, because I want people to experience this for the first time by themselves. It's really fun. Anyway, oh boy, Luigi again. Redemption, I guess. Oh my god! You know what? We actually don't even need Luigi anyway. And I'm not joking, because we're going to be using green shells. Like, we deal so little damage that... Okay, I'm gonna explain it while we're starting. We deal so little damage that the multi-hits are more valuable than the impactful lesser hits. Because, oh my gosh, my voice. Because imagine it like 4 1 damage hits compared to 16 1 damage hits. Like, that's 16 versus 4. And that's basically red shell and, or not red shell, like green shell and cannonballer respectively.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what?
No.
This time I'm actually gonna focus on... Like, no more trolling. Like, I'm so nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. I apologize. Anyway.
Let's go.
Please don't target Luigi. Maybe healing here would actually be okay, so that I'm not just one hit. There we go. Finally. Oh my gosh, way too close to comfort as well. We could also lower the boss's defense with that poison mushroom that Dr. Shub has at the bottom. Actually, don't remember which one's the optimal strat here. If lowering Swiggler's defense is, or what? Yeah, and I believe spinning doesn't change anything. It just helps me keep my rhythm. Because I am, oh my gosh, like, I am kind of used to the red shell after a lot of playtesting. I'm getting way too nervous. Anyway, more green shells. You'll be outclassed by red shells. Not soon, but eventually. There we go, finally. Also, lucky hits. Like, okay, thank you, game. These attacks are easy to dodge though. Which, ironically, when I was younger, I had trouble dodging. When I was younger though, even though I've been throwing kind of a decent amount of shade to my past self. Oh, this I don't remember. Oh, it's just the one that it shoots at us, right? Yeah, okay. Pretty simple. Yeah, even though I've been throwing like a decent amount of shade at my younger self. Oh, lucky. What was it? Like my younger self actually can dodge most of the attacks way better than me. Oh my gosh. And some attacks that my younger self can't dodge, some of them I still can't dodge. Oh my gosh, that's on me for yapping, honestly. I should probably just have a general rule that when I'm in boss battles, I just don't yap. Or whenever I'm doing bros moves. Yeah, that was actually what I was talking about in the earlier part of the stream. I was talking about it about infinites, but I guess I also can't focus even in the defaults. Yeah, oh my gosh, you know what? You know, that's on me, that's on me. Oh my gosh, I also wasn't counting to save up for bros attacks. But I guess it's still pretty safe. I mean, it is just the earlier parts of the game for now. Luckily, these attacks are quite simple. Watch me get hit though. Oh, nope. Okay. Why would you do that? Okay, I thought I was too early. Still really used to the white ones in the mothership. But when I replayed recently, oh my gosh, I was used to the default shoops that the white ones at the mothership surprised me. No, why? I swear I can do that. Like, I promise you. Like, I've done it a million times at this point. With how many Mario&Luigi games I've been playing. And Partners in Time as well. I haven't even been counting the boss's HP. I mean, again, it's still pretty early into the game. I could probably compute how much damage I've already dealt just from how many green shells I've already used up. There we go. Oh my gosh. I just really need... The game was really just reluctant on me not speaking, huh? This again? Okay. I wonder how much damage jump attacks deal. There you go. Holy epic macro switching. Why does it only need one hit when it's to Mario? But when it's to Luigi, it needs 2 hits. But okay. Bonk, straight to the head. I mean, I could try also just to save a bit of hits. But nah. I pressed A, like I promised I pressed A, oh my gosh. Maybe I should play with the Pro-Con so it's more up my speed, honestly. Just to see how much I deal as well. This is kinda embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I like how the macro switches to the top. Oh my gosh. Oh. Not again. Are you already at your second phase? That's why you're hitting twice. I'm actually getting nervous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there we go, finally. Yeah, 16 hits. Actually, my analogy of Cannonballer was bad earlier. It should be like 4 2 hits because Cannonballer is like stronger. But not really. I believe with the POW that we currently have, we still deal 1 per Cannonballer hit regardless. Also, now finally, this is the boss that I'm talking about, like the more challenging boss where I'm actually nervous. I mean, who wouldn't be? We're at 1 hit. And we're trying to manage our resources. Also, yeah, I'm making both of the bros jump. I'm not taking any risks. I do know how to pay attention to it though. I'm just low-key cheating. But it's not cheating, I mean, it's in the game, plus there's no punishment for doing it. Bonk. When I was playtesting this, for some reason I always got hit by this. And it's so annoying. Okay, slowly coming back to me. Slowly, very slowly, but surely. There we go. Actually, I have no idea. How low you are. Really tempted to honestly just keep jumping on you. Because I believe there is still 1 boss that I'm trying to prepare for that we kind of need the shells. Oh yeah, right. Okay, now I remember. We will be needing shells. What? Why was that slow? Did it lag? Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if anyone saw that. Not Luigi again. Why would you do this to Luigi? Oh, okay, so it's fair now, huh? Is that how it is? Okay. Actually prefer the red mushroom that Dr. Shoops use red mushrooms. Because they're easier to hit. Also, when I was playing for the emulator for the first time, it kind of made me feel weird because I wasn't used to there not being a gap in between the screens until I searched for it and added a gap. Oh, then it's also kind of the first time I heard that. Just making up for some lost damage from failed green shell attempts. Because at this point, we've basically got the timing down for the attacks anyway. Watch us not finish this run anyway with green shells. I mean, better save up now than never. I mean, if we use them, then they'll be gone, so let's not use them. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe after this attack, let's actually use green shells again. Oh, stop attacking. Are you actually at your at your second phase now? What? There you go. Thank you, Baby Mario, for releasing the hammer quickly. Like, yeah, that's the difference, basically. That there that you just saw. Yeah. Like, I'm pressing them simultaneously, yet Baby Mario releases, or arms, I guess, his hammer first. and faster. Also, I'm spinning because I feel like when I get a lucky hit, it becomes 1 instead of... Or when I get a lucky hit, it becomes 2 instead of 1. Like, just me hopeful thinking though. Okay, for the next boss, you know what? I'm gonna keep it a note to myself to start cracking damage. Actually, not to the next boss, to the next boss. Because Kamek, the next boss that we'll be facing, there's something I wanna do. There we go. Oh, there we go, just perfect. 16 damage. Really perfect, wow. So it was worth it for us to jump there earlier. Also, a cup. Oh! Bro Flower and 1-up? The 1-up will be really useful. That's something I actually didn't take into consideration when prepping for this challenge. There we go, we finally get this roll. This is the lowest roll that we can possibly get, which is just a bunch of 1s and 2 2s. Also, the first instance... Oh, there's still a 3, okay. And the first instance of us seeing multiple level ups from us not taking any optional enemies. There you go. Just keep buffing speed. And I believe Luigi should have 2 level ups as well. There we go. Just keep buffing speed. We have so little speed, oh my gosh. We're not going to be outrunning anyone anytime soon. Oh no! That wasn't actually intentional. Like, believe me or not. There we go. We are now at the only 1s and mostly 1s and some 2s. Wow, Baby Mario is actually faster than Luigi. Crazy. Double level up? Okay. We take those for the tiny bit of power that we can get. Why is there a 3 in there? Kinda weird if you ask me, because usually I find them in the greenery. Haha. In one of my test runs, actually, I accidentally leveled up the power and felt so bad I just restart the run. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Why is there a 4? You know what? Within the batch of those numbers, I'll take a 2. Bye-bye. Second Cobalt Star Shard. When I was younger as well, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda lost the point of the plot while we're trying to grab all of the Cobalt Star Shards. But at the end of the game, at basically the finale of the game, I was like, oh, then why are we getting all of the Cobalt Star Shards? That was in my first playthrough, by the way. Like in my very first playthrough when I was still not reading. I was like, did we collect all of the Cobalt Star Shards just to get the... just to get another final boss? Like, what are we doing here? Why did we do that? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I still, like, barely have any clue why we're doing all of this. Like, I kinda lost some of the plot. Still. And I'm not finding them. They're stuck in the back rooms now. And there we are. Egad. Yeah, sure. Come with us. Would you look at that? We're also fully healed. That's so awesome. I would grab more healing. That's it. I would if I could. I could, but I won't. Hello, Egad. And you'll show us more time holes. Yep. This conversation isn't actually a conversation, Egad, so please move it along. Yep. Thank you. Us talking to you summoned all of those, by the way. Oh, we're finally getting to learn the spin. Okay. Not the spin with the babies yet, though. Oh yeah, these cutscenes are also pretty good. The cutscenes are so good, mind you, that for Baby J, when I was still younger, Baby J would actually read through lore, like what these cutscenes were talking about, especially these goofy ones. Like, look lively now, elderly, blah blah blah. Watch us watch as younger Toadsworth bully older Toadsworth and put him into torturous experiences. The slightly offset one. Yeah, there we go. When I was playtesting this game, actually, one of my friends mentioned to to please make the babies quieter or something like that. Because they were starting to get annoyed with the baby sounds, especially Peach's. Peach, understand. You gotta stop crying. Okay, I guess I'll stop singing. Go, Ouija. Show us how it's done. Why is there we go. The macro's still not showing it. There's a lot that was happening. I have a timer for the macro as well. Like, the top side of the screen needs to change for like a certain amount of time for it to change to the top part. There we go. Anyway, let's move on. Bye bye, babies. Or no. That was supposed to be something now that I was gonna say for when we go to the next area. Oh my gosh, the library. Because we actually do leave the babies behind. But for some reason, they managed to find a way to the time hole. Like, I don't understand. How do you do that, babies? Like, what magic are you doing? Okay, not that. There we go. Surprising how we have 196 coins, by the way. I now just realized. There we go. Grab a one up there. Oh! Actually didn't need to use this, by the way. And I'll show you. I do believe, yeah, that only these two bros will be shown. But when we get out of the time hole, it will show us with the baby bros. And there they are. You can already see them from the map. And this place, Yoshi's Island, should give us our first useless item, but not really. Usually this gets dismissed as the worst item when it comes to challenges. Oh, that I didn't really want. I wish there was a way for us to get rid of that. But anyway, it's okay, it's okay. I believe the item that I was actually looking for was in the middle right house, like below Yube's egg. But anyway, I was talking about how this part of the game actually now gives us our first useless item according to most challenges. And that is this game's equivalent of Bowser's Inside Story's Mighty Meteor, none other than Smash Egg. I say usually considered as a useless item because, well, in normal playthrough, it is. It deals so little damage for such a long time to use. One of its only benefits is that it gives us an item. And wouldn't you know it, in a challenge where we don't really have access to the shop, getting items somehow would be beneficial to us.
Let's go!
Let's go! Speaking of which, that's actually also one of the main reasons why I mentioned Thwomp Volcano earlier, because from what I can remember, Mrs. Thwomp is one of the only two bosses to give us an item while fighting it. while fighting them, rather. Also, one of the more serious cutscenes, I'm not gonna lie. Because just look at this. Look at how helpless they are against this big Yoshi, Yoob. Y-O-O-B, Yoob. And look at how terrified these two are, the bros. While the babies are just nonchalant. Like, they don't understand what's happening. Oh my gosh. I don't remember what that Koopa's name is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sure she introduced herself to us, but I kind of wasn't reading. Oh, there we go. Hello. When I was younger too, I was like, my opinion to this Koopa was like, yeah, she's here. But now that I'm older, my opinion about that Koopa is like, wow, that Koopa actually did a lot to Mario and Luigi, which progressed the story. So thank you. Yeah, the speed that I'm going at right now in progressing the dialogue is actually the speed that oh my gosh, that I was going at when I first played Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. And on that note, Brothership as well, or not Brothership, oh my gosh, Bowser's Inside Story as well, because they're both in the DS, and the DS is my childhood, so. Okay, that was kind of goofy though, that cutscene. And I believe... Oh, we can fly over there. Yep, we can indeed. Ignores it. And yeah, that's basically all of the bros attack items that can be found here. Yeah, that area would have showed us that there are blocks that we can hit with the hammers with the help of the babies from the sky, putting the blocks to the bottom, which the big bros can then hit.
Let's go.
Oh, remember this, by the way, for those of you that don't know the game yet. This is actually really cute. So remember, Luigi picked up 4,
Okay.
Thank you very much.
gives 1 to baby Luigi right now. So yeah, remember that. Actually so cute. The cutscenes and continuity in this game. Anyway, yeah, let's just hit save here as well because I do not like the enemies here. I mean, they're okay in a normal playthrough, but upon playtesting, like, I didn't enjoy this. Or not this, just the enemies, I mean. This area is still pretty okay. When I was younger too, by the way, since it is, again, another somewhat of a puzzle area, it took me a while again to, like, get past this. Because I was like, what is happening exactly? There we go. Now that I'm older though, it's like, yeah, okay. Let's just get this over with. How are they looking at the top, by the way? Blacket 2 just constantly follows Mario and Luigi. There we go. We only need 1. I guess we're taking 4. Which is gross, according to stuff. Well, it is. There we go, and we need to actually expel all of the water if we want to pick baby Mario back up again. And then turn baby Luigi as well. Anyway, let's continue on forward. In this area, I believe one of these blocks is a smash egg, yep. And there should be a 6 smash eggs here at the top. Oh, there we go. I wonder if there's an exit though at the bottom. Or like over here. Nope. Okay. Are you one up? Yeah, okay. Cool. Then those would be all of the items in this specific area. of this even bigger area. Let's go. Let's deal with the right one first because that's the one immediately available to us. Plus, not that difficult. We just have to move some stuff around. Or no, this isn't that part yet. That's like the top right button, I think. Also, if if any of the enemies hit us while Baby Mario is storing water, we actually lose that water once we exit out of the battle. So yeah, that's kind of bad. Also, just my headcanon when I was younger, that whenever the babies fall like from that height, and it just so happened that both Mario and Luigi are standing there, so that they immediately pick the babies back up. My headcanon was that they just caught them, like what they do in Toad Town. There you go. Off to school you go, babies. You have your spinny move. We also have our spinny move. This should be eggs again. Yep. This time I only need 2. Unless I miss, which has happened before in a test run. Would you look at that? Oh no, I didn't mean to pick 2 up. Can we like hit them? Like when I was younger, I don't remember trying to hit the enemies with Baby Mario spit actually, because I would clear them. I would clear all of them out first before before doing the spit thing. Anyway, not yet actually, because we need to spin. And I'm not sure if we can reach from or to this place from the second platform, but I'm pretty sure we can. That's why we need to extinguish both. Even if we're like really precise with it, I don't think we can. Or who knows, maybe I just can. There we go. Didn't know that they can jump that, the babies. But I guess it works. Whenever I do this, I always think that it takes long. The thought of past J, or the very first J that played this, never left me. In the how long it took for this to be beaten. There we go, forgot to spit that. And watch as the spit does not lose momentum. Somehow. No! Bros, catch them! They're gonna miss. Luigi fell. Minus RP points. Hello, baby Luigi. Let's go. Yeah, it's actually not that long. But here I am still thinking that this area like takes, I don't know, like minutes to finish. And that block I actually just instinctively hit since it was on our path anyway. I don't remember that being a green shell. I just forgot. There we go. Let's save. And there are no blocks here in this first area. Yeah, this place expects that the babies are going ahead by themselves. But here I am with both pairs of bros. And when I was younger, I actually went to visit this place first just to defeat the enemies here so that all 4 bros get the XP. Oh, nice try. Dodged with magical iframes somehow. Oh, I see you also trying to hit us. Oh, I'm just impeccable at dodging. What can I say? Even with the elastic piranha plant jump there as well. In the Toadwood forests, I'm just crazy. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my phone again. Because for some reason, the image won't stop loading. There we go back up. And... oh, wait. Nope. Please go away. Thank you. There we go. Smash eggs. I hit the wrong block by accident. Okay, you can't be reached there. Don't worry, babies. We got you. And now there should be... Oh, wait, did we get the shell? I actually don't remember if we did. Huh. I don't remember if we did. You know what? Stay there, babies, because it...
Let's go.
Okay, because it is easier for the big bros to go back up. There we go. I don't remember. Did we get the shells? It was like... Where was it?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. It's this block, right? Nice try. Surprisingly, we have faster speed than those speared enemies. Shells? Yep. Those are still... oh my gosh, I hit that instinctively again. I'm tainting my world. I want it so that only the blocks with the bros items are the ones that are removed. Oops. But man, we already messed up a couple of times earlier in this run. Not that big of a deal. This should be shells. Yep. And now we're only missing a 1-up, which should be this. Alright, the babies have to like explore somewhere, right? And oh no, the bros have to like hit a block, have the bottom area be lowered so that the baby bros can go to the top from there. Yeah, okay, I remember. Are you serious? That hit baby Luigi? Sure, I guess. Nice try. Almost hit us though, unironically. There we go. Waste as much coin as possible just so that we end this challenge with 0 coins. Actually, that might unironically be possible though. Are you a 1-up? No. No, the Luigi block is the 1-up. What am I saying? Thanks for the money though, I guess. Hopefully you don't get hit though. We can just switch between older and younger bro if these two are about to get hit. We could also do that. I mean, look at the enemy just bugging out there at the top. There we go, 1-up. Bye bye. And we are here. Basically at the next boss. Oh my gosh, that hit us. I probably shouldn't have jumped there. Where was the indicator that we weren't supposed to jump there in the overworld? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, this area isn't difficult. So we got this. Yeah, right now, if... oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Anyway, there we go. Those two were the ones that I was meant to hit. If you like showed this to like a younger Jay would think like this is a speed run because of how fast we're going in comparison to his playthrough, especially if it's the first playthrough, because because younger Jay would just defeat every enemy in sight just to get all of their XP with all of the bros as much as possible. Anyway, another quite funny cutscene, if you ask me. Cute. The big bros didn't even do anything, they just watched. Share the cookies. What is such concept? You know what? I'm gonna have a drink break again while this cutscene plays out. And here we actually go, the reason why in this run, I think... Ow! In this run, why I think the... Oh my gosh. I mean, we did get one free mushroom from the level up earlier, but imagine if this is the one that we would need this to finish the run later on in this series. But anyway, this is now actually the reason why I think having smash eggs in this challenge is actually beneficial. Not only does it remove the fake Kamex, it also gives us a chance to what is it? to try and get more items. There we go. But it's not always confirmed. Speaking of not always being confirmed, so far we have a 100% efficiency or accuracy. Oh my gosh! Okay. I'm resetting. Like, I'm really just paranoid that that will need a lot of 1-ups in the end, because I don't know, like, I don't know. I've play tested this challenge only in the DS version up until not the end, but the last couple of bosses. The shroom, the princesses. And I gotta say, it's not easy without 1-ups. Can you actually hear me mashing? Wait, I'll put it closer to the mic. Wait, it's kind of more difficult to mash though. Oh wait, it doesn't pick it up. Anyway. That attack is really difficult to hit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like it needs to be really, really close to the bros, or otherwise you're gonna be too early, I think.
Let's go.
Please don't do that again, Kamek. I just panicked. I'm not even gonna lie. It wasn't even close earlier. But you know what? We at least have one more 1-up in our pockets. And you know what? This also gives us the advantage of re-rolling our smash egg, basically. Smash egg. We could also go for the... I'm not gonna lie, I was debating if I should... Oh, come on! If I should charge my attack there or not. Oh my gosh. That's why I wasn't doing anything. Like, I was gonna charge it as Baby Mario, but I was thinking also that, you know what, not all of the Kamex are removed yet. And I believe this is what the sugar is doing to me. Like, it's making me overthink. Like, I should just play this normally. Normally, air quotes. You know what? Maybe we should. I mean, what I could do is just go through this entire stream just playing it normally. Because I know we can do it. And off stream, once the stream ends, I just replay all of the parts that I don't feel happy with, so that we have 1-up stored. Oh my gosh, the babies didn't even leave crumbs. I didn't notice that earlier. For some reason, I see my OBS picking something, or my mic. I see my mic in OBS picking something up sometimes when I'm not speaking. I wonder what it is. I actually can't hear it because I'm wearing headphones. No! I thought I was cooking, not gonna lie. Never mind that. Oh, I think it's my chair. I think that's that my mic is picking up. Because I got a new chair. And it's somewhat noisy actually. Oh my gosh, I also just saw the macro. Switch to the top part of the screen. Because we moved the top part. So it counted like a major change. Also, hidden smash egg mechanic. Yeah, we can charge it. Earlier, I also purposefully swapped it to Mario because if I remember correctly, Mario has more power than Luigi. So it deals 5 instead of 4. 1 up! Okay, perfect. We basically got a refund and that's why smash eggs are good. Like, you can't see my like, I don't have a camera, you can't see my face. But I just instinctively did just the most disappointed face I've ever made. Or at least recently. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed at myself. Oh, immediately, okay. This time I don't even need to think if we're gonna charge it or not. So that's dandy. You know what, let's actually try having Luigi hit it. Because if I remember correctly, this should just be 4, right? Like, I'm disappointed again. Oh! I feel like just a frame from that, Luigi would have gotten hit. How much damage did we deal already? Kamek does have 450 HP though, so this is gonna take a while. Like a good chunk of of smash eggs. Like if we deal 10 damage per smash egg, we've already used 2, right? Oh my gosh, it's not even guaranteed that we deal 2, right? Because of the clones. Oh, come on, don't target everyone. And then target the real Kamek last. I'm not sure, whatever. At least give us nothing. Sure, okay, there we go. No more. And I don't remember if rose flowers work on Kamek. You know what? I actually have I have notes. Just for some reason I don't have it opened up right now. There we go. And then just have this to the side. I don't remember what my deck for Kamek is. There we go. It's green shells. Okay. Yeah, right. Because I'm saving for PD. Having Baby Luigi spin there was actually beneficial for us because it... Whenever Mario... So... What?! Because... You know what? I'm gonna reset because of that. That's so annoying, actually. Because... wait. Having Baby Luigi spin whenever Mario was the one hitting it was actually beneficial because it made our damage 2 there instead of 1. But for some reason the last hit didn't count as a hit. And you know what? This time I'm also counting. Just to potentially save an item. Oh, is it hearing my controller actually that I'm mashing? Wait, what? Actually, I have no idea. I guess I'll just recheck the stream later. Like, I'm just so focused on mashing right now. Can you hear my voice shaking? It is kind of tiring though. I guess I can stop in moments like these. Oh, and not anymore. Okay, wait, I'm tired. Okay. Let's do that again. This time, let's count. Okay. I wasn't counting. Oh my gosh, I'm... We did deal at least 4 damage already though. Anyway, refresh on what we can possibly get. Let's not overthink this time. Okay, 3. Alright, 21. At least. What? Okay, I guess I can't count. 26. I think at this point, let's just Bro Flower Kamek. Can Kamek even burn? No! Like I lost track too, but I feel like we've already dealt 50 damage. Nice, keep bringing it back to Mario so we can bring it back to Mario manually. Okay, well. Nice. Nice again. Lucky! Lucky 11? Wow, really? Okay, we'll take that. Oh, finally. Oh, finally. Oh my gosh. You're going green shell. Also spin the shell. Yeah, also spin the baby when Luigi kicks it, just in case it's a lucky hit. Also, to keep my rhythm. There we go. I couldn't say that earlier because I was focused. Could we potentially try burning Kamek? I actually don't know if we can burn Kamek, because when I was younger, I was just fireball the Kameks while they were flying, and I don't remember Kamek burning. But then after that, I just keep cannonballers in Kamek. Anyway. There we go. Perfect. 24? Okay, that's actually a lot, so I'm happy. There we go. Finally got the timing on that. What? I promise I let go. Hey, please get a 1-up from the smash egg. So we can at least compensate for our losses. Also, don't worry, I'm not going to do the idea where I replay this off stream. That I feel like that's kind of unfair. There we go. Holy luckies, I wasn't even paying attention. And I forgot to count again. Thank you. Thank you, genuinely. Okay, compensation time. Please hit the correct Kamek. Okay, well. Oh, nice. Thank you, Luigi. Hello, welcome to the stream. And thank you for subscribing, Zaki. I'm playing Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, but with a twist. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, by the way, is an RPG game, but I'm playing it. Okay, wait just a second. Okay, not the item that we wanted, but yeah, Mario and Luigi are Mario and Luigi Partners in Time is an RPG game where we control both bros, and this game specifically, we encounter their baby versions. So, spoiler warning if you haven't played this game before, and if you plan on playing this game, because I highly recommend this game to anyone, really, because it's a really fun game. It's decently challenging, but I purposefully made a challenge, or I am doing a challenge stream right now, because I've already replayed this game multiple times when I was younger, and now I feel like coming back to this feels like poetry, because it's a time travel based RPG game. Also, can't really green shell here. So let's actually see how much damage cannonballers do. There we go. So for this challenge, basically I'm doing my best not to level up as much. Oh, there we go. Oh, it deals 24. Yeah. Ow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to level up not as much, but also not use any equipment. So that's why Luigi just got one shot there. In normal runs, Luigi should be able to tank a couple more hits than that. But thanks to this challenge, we really can't afford getting hit though. But yeah, I believe it adds more to the fun. Oh, also lucky hit that we got the correct Kamek first. And other than the rules where... Oh, nice. Where I'm trying not to level up as much, we're also not allowed to visit the shop to buy more items. So we just have to manage the items that we get normally through the overworld without buying any. I also forgot, since I was kind of way too focused on dodging attacks earlier, if I already mentioned how oh my gosh, how whenever we level up, we also only upgrade speed instead of power, which is the stat that manages the damage that we deal. That's why we're only doing 2 as well. Like at this point in the game, I think we should be dealing like double digits now. There we go. I have lost count of Kamek's HP, so I don't remember at what point in the game we are. It's a DS game, but don't tell Nintendo this, but there's an emulator that you can get. It's called Desmume, Desmume, where you can emulate the game. But yeah, hopefully Nintendo doesn't come for me. When you do get to play it, have fun. And play it normally first, because this challenge is... Oh my gosh. It's difficult. I'm not saying that I'm a good player though. I'm just doing this because I've played this game multiple times already, and I want a more challenging way to play it. Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you for being curious, by the way. This is one of the older games in, I guess, when we're comparing it into modern games. So yeah, I guess it is old. So it's like a hidden gem at this point. But also take into consideration that I glaze this game a lot. I mean, it is my childhood game after all. That's why it holds a very special place in my heart. Nice. Oh boy. Not this attack again. Oh! Finally a perfect. Perfect, where we managed to dodge all of those without getting hit. Anyway, more smash eggs. just to uncover the real Kamek and to farm items as well. Oh, I wasn't... Oh, okay. I wasn't meaning to charge the attack there, but luckily it targeted the real Kamek there. I will take it. And despite this technically being a time loss, because it would just be faster if I end Smash Egg faster, I'm still charging the egg because every bit of additional damage we can get, we take, so that the battle finishes somewhat faster. Also, Cannonballers actually isn't such a bad idea here. I'll keep that noted. Especially if we eventually decide to retry this boss, but I don't know, just saying. The 20? Why did it deal 20 this time? Did we get a lucky hit earlier? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, the timing for that attack actually isn't that difficult. I might reset, actually. Okay, I mean, how much more time do we have left? Not a lot, actually. Oh, wow, lucky first hit. Thank you, game. So, who knows? I might reset this. I mean, later on, like super far into this series, like in a couple of streams, like probably in stream number 7 or whatnot. Oh yes, 1-up. Okay, maybe not if we keep getting 1-ups. But oh, okay. I was about to say earlier that if we find some trouble in the later part of the challenge, in the last part of the game, then I will retry probably retry this challenge from the very start. And yeah, here's the challenge, or yeah, one of the main gimmicks of the challenge is we're not leveling the power up. We mostly level up the speed, and I'm doing my best to hit the ones, so that we're basically minimally leveling each of the bros. There you go. That was nice. That was nice. Surely nothing bad happens to us after. Spoiler, there will be something bad that happens to us later. And yeah, both pairs of the bros get to here anyway. That was just for comedic effect. Me throwing the babies there. Okay, that actually didn't take too long. It was mostly from the fact that we had to keep resetting. I mean, yeah, I probably won't keep resetting at the very least right now, because if I play anything like I do in Brothership, the XP dream is too far gone. And similarly in this game, the no 1-up usage dream is way too far gone as well. But who knows? Let's hopefully get a lot more 1-ups in Smash Egg. I mean, we get a lot more in the later parts of the game. It's actually surprisingly abundant in the game. I feel like Nintendo really wanted us to use the Smash Eggs like we do Mighty Meteor in Bowser's Inside Story. Oh, that is so nice. Also, again, the cutscenes... Oh my gosh, my voice. Also, yeah, again, the cutscenes in these games, yeah, the other Mario and Luigi games as well. And specifically right now, here in Partners in Time, our cutscenes I really enjoy. Like, they're also goofy and cartoony. Like, look at that. Also, the cutscene before that. Also, just Baby Mario stomping on Baby Bowser. No!
Mario!
Oh no, whatever will Luigi do to cheer the babies up? If I do remember, Luigi has 3 of something left in his pockets.
Mario!
Babies.
That's right. 2 more cookies. The continuity in this game. Immaculate. When I was younger, actually, by the way, I didn't even realize that. I just realized that recently because I never came to think of it. But yeah, actually going ahead and thinking about it, that's actually such a neat detail that the 4 cookies fit so perfectly. But you might say, Jay, there's only 3 cookies consumed for now. So where's the other one? Well, we unironically have to work for it. So until then, just keep that in mind. Just a fun exercise to have while going through this playthrough. But yeah, anyway. Now we are in our next new area. Okie dokie. Let's first of all bring both of the bros back. And you know what? Just to also, this is how you know this is this is an emulator. The save block is not supposed to be here. Like, it's supposed to be in the main area. In here. Okay. Yeah, in here. I have no idea why the emulator has it so that the save block is there. But anyway. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is. There we go. Just to reassure everyone that I'm not going to be trying to replay this challenge off stream. There we go. I saved. Help. There we go. I just swapped tabs real quick because we will be needing the health of the RC Schruber in these 2 areas. This and the rightmost as well. We do fight this Schruber, right? We do. Yeah, okay. And for the minimal level ups, we're going to unfortunately be sacrificing Luigi. And with that being said, Baby Mario and Mario as well. But I will remember. So, the RC Schruber has 80 HP. That's 9. There's 12. There we go. And 14. There we go. 23. 26. Oh, this is gonna be weird. There we go. When I was younger, I thought you couldn't step on that. Oh, there you go. Now we're at... Oh my gosh, I forgot how many HP. Like 42 probably? I don't know. 45 now if my guesses are correct. Oh my gosh. I thought it would stop again at the start. And now it should be at around 50 something, which is just about 20 something short of losing. Oh, is that the marker for when the RC stalls? Is when RC Schruber jumps. Okay, I think this is enough. I think we can we can start to... Oh no. Get the Mario Bros. Or the Marios get defeated. Let's slowly inch a couple of damage now. Stop targeting Baby Luigi. Vector, please, and don't unalive the RC Schruber. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now at least only the babies get the XP. There we go. Only one. Please target Baby Mario this time. And the stall. There we go. And see a Baby Mario, unfortunately. Mario. We could also... There we go. Just perfect, actually. We could have also attempted to hammer RC Schruber there, actually, to potentially get a stun. But anyway, here we are. Huh? Escape? Thank you. Thank you, Red Yoshi. And this isn't something that we need, actually. Whatever that is, we don't need it. Let's go here. And... oh, yeah, right. This game teaches us how to... oh, nope. Okay, for some reason, that kind of tripped me off. Teaches us how to use these. And there should be an opening to the left. Yep. At which point, we are going to be hitting all of these. Oh my gosh. With the help of the bros telling us what the blocks should be. So blue, yellow, yellow, red. Okay, learn the colors with me now. But for real though. Not for real that we're learning colors. Like, for real, like, let's get this over with. 3 more. I missed that. There we go, and this needs to be yellow. Just like that. We save Blue Yoshi. The cool Yoshi. Kind of... I haven't mentioned this actually yet, but kind of a weird feeling that I'm getting right now that I am not reading any of the dialogue actually. Because usually we play games that I haven't played yet. Haven't played before on stream. Oh, I didn't mean to heal. No worries, we get one hit anyway. Now that's there we go. Those were ice flowers that for some reason I didn't grab earlier. Anyway, there should be a fruit here as well. There we go, a fruit. And let's grab it for the Yoshi at the top right corner of this room. There you go. But yeah, I'm not used to not reading the dialogue, so there are actually a decent amount of downtimes in me yapping where I don't say anything. But anyway, there should only be 2 more Yoshis left. The one where we have to save from the spikes, yeah, despite Yoshi's being able to walk on spikes. Yeah, I don't get it. Is there actually a block here? There isn't, right? Yeah, okay. The ice flower that I have marked in my notes is this one, yeah. And we have to go here. Yep, yeah, I played this game multiple times before, trust me. Okay, in my defense, I played, not remember. It's this one, right? Yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, in my defense also, why I thought it was the 4th one from the right is because I feel like I remember like one of them being, not really, but kind of like a dud, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, anyway. And I mean a dud like in a way that it takes you here, if I remember correctly. So that caused me to miscount. Yeah, I know, it's a John, but but that's not the point of the challenge, okay? Anyway. Here we at least need 2 charges of water. There we go. And we basically have to snipe this. And I feel confident in my aim that I only need 2. And let's actually position here because it stalls a lot here in the middle. Like so. Oh no! I like the sound effects of this game as well, especially that like woo woo of the UFO, of the RC UFO. Hello, RC Schruber.
Let's go.
Okie dokie.
Alright, you wanna go? Let's go. Alright, this time I'm gonna count. When I was playtesting, okay, 4. I'm holding it up with my hand, and I'm gonna explain real quick so that I don't forget the number. When I was actually playtesting this Partners in Speed challenge, I did count the damage that I already dealt, and I remembered it. I remember how much damage I've already dealt, and the reason why I kind of can't do it right now is because I'm yapping, and this always happens whenever I'm streaming, where I yap and something terrible happens. We already saw a lot of those happen earlier, especially from Swiggler, yeah, because I was missing my green shells. But I guess it's also the fact that I'm getting used. Oh, no. We're managing our resources. Anyway, time to count. 13. 21. Oh. 31, right? Oh my gosh, I forgot already. 34. 42. There we go. Probably unoptimal, but 45. 48. There we go. 50. 53. 56. That's gonna stall, right? 58. 61. 64. This time I'm... Okay, it's 64, right? 66. This time I'm yapping about it so that I feel comfortable knowing that I'm still commentating technically. And it is 66, right? If I remember correctly. 69. Nice. Now it's 70 something. Oh, speaking of 69. Just a couple more hits. Surely it's not the RC Rover, right? Yeah, okay. Because that is way easier to time. And we basically win in, like, what, 2 turns? Yeah, 1 more. Please don't be the Rover. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And this should be the... What? I guess 1 more. Okay, at least it's the easy one. What? I guess I miscounted. Either way, at least now we know it's possible anyway. And just like that. Is it Baby Luigi's free level? Yeah. In my playtests, yeah, this does happen. There you go. Minimal speed level up. So, minimal damage. What's up, Yoshi? There we go. Let's see what's happening. Go, Yoshis. Nice, thanks. Oh, look at the top. Macro, please. I guess you could look at the side anyway, for the horizontal stream viewers. I mean, it's not that small. Also, I now just realized that you may be wondering why there's a tiny gap for the horizontal streamers between the big screen and the and the actual DS preview. And the reason for that is because, oh my gosh, it's because the it's because the top part of the DS screen is actually slightly, ever so slightly, bigger than the bottom screen of the DS. So whenever it switches to the top screen... Oh my... How'd that hit us? It's actually basically flush, but there is still 1 pixel. But for some reason, I have snap to other sources turned on as well. But for some reason... Okay, please get away from us. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, what? We already missed 2? Okay. I guess we have to go back. But for some reason, my snap to sources doesn't work. So it's still like 1 pixel off from being flush with the actual DS screen to the right. I also made it a conscious decision to still have... Oh my gosh. Oh, so these are those two. Okay. I did make it a conscious decision. Please, get away from us. Oh my god. To still include the white bar there at the horizontal stream. The horizontal bar that separates the top and bottom screen. Because personally, I'm used to there being a gap between the top and bottom screens, not being flush like in the YouTube Shorts stream. Because I did play this in my... Oh my gosh, 6766. The fact that only Baby Luigi's the only one with a level up ahead. I'm used to playing this in the DS, so the DS not having connected top and bottom screens was something that I paid close attention to, because the bottom screen, whenever something's crossing from the top to bottom or bottom to top, it actually pays attention to the gap. It minds the gap between the screens. So like earlier in the Smash Egg, you could take a look at the right thing. The actual DS preview on the right side of the horizontal stream. That the egg doesn't just, upon going through the bottom line of the top screen, it doesn't just like, how can I say this? Like just immediately teleports to the to the top line of the bottom screen, but rather it takes a while. Like there's a delay because it minds the gap. Like it's still, like, how do I explain this? Oh my gosh. Like the Smash Egg still goes through the middle gap so that you can visualize it just being hidden from you. And I think that's really cool. There we go, we just need 2 spits here again. Assuming we have good aim, which, upon showing you my skills earlier, we do have. I pressed X by accident. There you go. That was gnarly. Oh yeah, right, they're pushing another boulder again. I just did this because I remember that. I immediately sent the... Oh my gosh, okay. I didn't miss technically, okay? Okay, well, I guess I did miss technically. But I was trying to switch to the bros. There we go. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, there we go. Like, I remember we're going to save Yoshi's because we need them to push again. But like, it wasn't on the top of my head. I just know that we needed to do something in this room, and that was the first thing that I did. Oh, and there's another story. When I was younger, actually, I also, again, didn't realize what we were supposed to do. Like, I just had the 4 bros here at the bottom. So whenever Mario and Luigi, or I guess us 4, were hitting the blocks, the eggs didn't really do anything, or at least visibly to me back then. So I was just not knowing what to do. So I sent the... Oh my gosh. So I sent the... Oh my gosh. Like, I can't remember. I sent the baby bros to the top. And there I saw the water thing. But at that point, I still couldn't connect the dots. Like, why is this here? Then I realized, like, oh yeah, like we're supposed to, I guess, hit the eggs with Baby Mario spit. But I was still like, I don't know why, but I guess we just have to. And that was a mistake. But yeah, you may have noticed that, yeah, you could also get items from the Yoshis there. Particularly, 1-up and a 1-up, and 4 smash eggs. Oh, no, we're not fighting you. Yeah, 4 smash eggs and the 1-up. So that is also part of my notes, so I remember to grab those two. And this is basically just a cutscene.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger as well, much like the other toad that we saw in Toadwood Forest, I didn't like actively realize that Toadbert is one of the one of the toads that Peach actually went in the time machine with. I was just like, oh, this toad looks cool. This toad looks smart. I was also like not like just a tiny part of my younger self back then was wondering like, why did this toad need to have a specific name? Why couldn't he be Toad like the other ones? I was like, Toadbert. Like that makes this toad way more cooler. Oh yeah. Just the bros showing off. Oh my gosh. Even the shine.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! And wow. This certainly doesn't feel like a boss battle or anything. Okay. I'm just going to do something real quick. I'm going to mute. And when I come back, let's face the last boss for this stream. Alright, I'm back. And yeah. This time I'm going to be a bit more prepared and actually have my notes to my side already because earlier I wasn't. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Anyway, okay. Oh wait, there's a boss? Okay. Because so that it still looks like my first playthrough. But yeah. Sunnyside is the name of the boss, by the way. When I was younger, I didn't know that.
Luigi!
And okay, since the cutscene is already going, it might be a good time to talk about the strategy for this fight for now. And the way this boss basically works is there are, as we can see, 5 eggs in front of Sunnyside. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1. There's basically 5 eggs in front of Sunnyside that in normal playthrough we need to destroy. So or not need, but we're just highly recommended to that we need to destroy so that Yoshi's escape from you eggs. I guess, or Sunnyside eggs, I don't know. And then when they escape, they roll down when enough of them escape, like 5 of them escape, they roll down a big boulder again, the chomp boulder or whatever it's called, to knock Sunnyside on its back to allow the bros to stomp on that oddly shaped tongue of Sunnyside. Like it's hinting at us something, can't tell what. So yeah, but since we deal basically no damage, usually in normal playthrough, or even here rather, since Sunnyside isn't tipped back, any attack that we deal to Sunnyside basically deals zero, or not zero, but just a really minute damage. So our strat is gonna be just focusing Sunnyside because we don't have enough power to break the eggs. And yes, I am still spinning Baby Mario just to get my rhythm. And as I spoke, I I ruined my momentum. You know what? That's honestly on me. Like, oh my gosh. Also, we forego using Smash Eggs for now because there are multiple targets and Smash Eggs target randomly. Oh my gosh, that time I was way too early because of I was anticipating the delay, not gonna lie. Luckily, Sunnyside's attacks aren't difficult. Not only are they slow, it's also easily dodgeable by having both bros jump. And this is an exception to what we're gonna do though, because earlier I said we're just gonna green shell Sunnyside, or did I say that? But yeah, we were originally going to green shell Sunnyside because it's a multi-hit attack. So would you rather have 16 1-point damages or 4 1-point damages with the cannonballers? We actually changed our strategy to use bro flowers. And the reason we didn't use this earlier is because it targets everyone, and that splits our damage between 6 targets, only one of them being useful, that being Sunnyside. But the fact that there are only 2 targets on the field, that being the egg and Sunnyside, allows us to much more funnel our attack to Sunnyside, while also potentially, possibly breaking an egg every time that there are only Sunnyside and the egg, to still potentially tip Sunnyside over. Oh my gosh. For some reason, whenever I do my mashing stat, I don't do good. Like, it's better to manually press A and B, like not do any glorified technique and whatnot. And I actually didn't see how much damage we dealt. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm just guessing. Again. I guess this is also one of the times that we need the Bros Flower for. There we go, this time with the 20. I'll take note of that. Okay, so it's probably like somewhere around 62. Yeah, this attack is also pretty simple. It gives you a lot of time to know what's up, so it's basically just reaction. There we go. 16. Another 16. Oh my gosh, we are actually just dealing 1 damage. The boss should be around 94. The boss, by the way, has 480 HP, which isn't a lot compared to Kamek, but we are now dealing less damage. So it's going to take longer than Kamek's. It is much more manageable without using 1-ups though, so that's good. Lucky, nice. We take every bit of damage that we can get. Another lucky. Nice. How lucky. More green shells. We are unfortunately starting to run out though. But that is okay at some point in the story. And I believe the next part that we go to next stream will basically give us a better option anyway. So that's pretty good. We got 17, that's 18. Oh my gosh, I wasn't actually paying attention at the counter damage that we were dealing. Oh well. Oh nice. What a way to start. Since I'm playing on using a GameCube controller, I actually need to pay more attention to where my fingers land. Also, Baby Mario being the one that needs to be spun, it's really difficult because the formation that my my thumb needs to follow, it becomes a straight line instead of triangular, which is much easier to kind of cycle with. I was gonna say circulate, but we don't really circulate because it's not a circle. Anyway, I believe we are doing good. There we go. 16, I'll take it. Also, if I remember correctly, we can't jump on the eggs to potentially get them back. Because once you start like trying to break the eggs, there is a chance that, yeah, like that sunny side throws them at you, so you don't actually get to crack them open. Oh, also, there are only 2 of them now. Thank you for that. $20, okay, yeah. Even just for a tiny bit, we take those. Oops. Oh my gosh, me pressing 8 to try and confirm the bros attack that we're gonna do. That's me getting used to brothership. Oh my gosh, my hands just instinctively started pressing B there. Like I was still in yapping mode, but for some reason it... Oh, 42! Wow, okay. But for some reason just defaulted to pressing it. I guess my brain just knew. My brain's just gamer, I guess. Oh, wrong, bro. There we go. That's a +1 on the damage counter. Fire bro, green shell. Like that's how you know I'm also starting to like lose it. Like face out of reality. Oh no, it's Baby Mario again. There we go, nicely done. 16. I'll take it. Oh my gosh! Now it's kind of a triangle. The way my hands cycle. You know how a GameCube controller looks like. There you go. 17. Please throw away one more egg. Oh man, that really isn't gonna cut it to Bro Flowers territory. Also, I feel like one of the reasons why I'm actually kind of getting, or kind of not getting my timings right in the using green shell, because I got so used to the max speed of red shells in my play testing. There we go. And sure, we are still at about 275. Oh, cool. I thought that the spin didn't hit, but in actuality, it doesn't even matter. More green shells. We have a lot. Plus, even if we are going to need it for some reason, there are still a lot in late game and mid game, especially in mid game. 18. Like, I'm not even paying attention to the fact that sometimes we get luckies. Like, I don't notice, actually. Sometimes, yeah, like that. When we get luckies. Especially once it starts building up speed. Oh my gosh. I just realized one of the playtesting strats that I use also doesn't work in a GameCube controller. Because whenever... Oh, what the heck? You only threw out 2? Okay. Because whenever I use red shell in the typical backseat format, BAXY, the trajectory that the shell follows is the motion that my thumb also follows in pressing in A and B. It's kind of difficult to imagine like what I'm yapping about. But maybe one day I'll like make a video about it or something. But with the GameCube controller, it kinda just doesn't exist. Also, how much damage did we deal earlier? I forgot to like add that to my count. That was 16 though, right? Okay. We're basically halfway there, I think, or more than actually. Like, from my count, we're already at 300 something, right? If anything, we could actually just go with this by stomping on Sunnyside. That's another 16. Yes, please spawn more and use them. I mean, yeah. Because we aren't going to be using fire flowers a lot in this run, honestly. Only 2 again? Really? Okay. Sure, I guess. Still about like probably 7 more turns. If we're lucky, probably 5. Or not 5, 6. Luckier than that though. Or who knows? I mean, I did forget to like tally up in my head how much damage we dealt in one of the attacks earlier. I can't even remember anymore. But we should be at around 371. I know, just from my random countings and also just random estimates, including the 1 damage that we deal in counter damage. In that one attack where Sunnyside tries to inhale one of the bros. There you go, an additional 17. Please try throwing them out. Please throw out 4. Okay, I thought Sunnyside was just going to throw 1 out. Oh, are you serious? Sunnyside started to realize that he was getting boiled by the by the bro flower. Mind you, bro flower. Oh my gosh, not fire flower. I guess that was a warning to myself. A reminder. Starting to get used to the stream plus emulator latency combo now. Anyway, we only have 6 green shells. Oh my gosh. I mean, we would already have a better option with the next boss anyway. Plus, we have Ice Flower. Oh, that I actually didn't explain yet. Oh, okay. There we go. That's 1 more to the damage counter. The Ice Flowers, the items that we've been getting inside Yube's belly recently, are actually going to be really beneficial for us because they have this neat trick where it can debuff the enemies, and one of the debuffs that it can inflict is Death Down, which means defense down, making the bosses take more damage. There you go. Oh boy. I'm kinda nervous. But yeah, Sunnyside, one of the more easier bosses. So, not a lot of sweat. It's basically just green shell practice. Like, warm me up, please. Thank you. And how to use green shells again. Don't do that, Sunnyside. Or actually do that, because that gives me 1 point of additional damage against you. But yeah. Other than that, just shells. I think we should be okay with a couple of jumps, just so that we save up a couple of our green shells just in case. Yep. Yeah. That's thanks to counting, by the way. Yeah, and that's actually the, I guess, only reason why I count, just so that we can save 1 or maybe 2 like items every boss battle. Oh, and also I guess if it's a scripted common enemy, then we can like have it such that only baby Luigi is the one that's alive. But if I remember correctly, there's no more scripted battles after this actually. Everything, or scripted common enemy battles. So yeah. Oh, multiple levels, okay. 3 on speed? You are really getting into the partners in speed challenge there, baby Mario. Oh, baby Luigi, are you also going to multi-level up? I mean, you did already get a taste of... Oh no! Get a taste of... Yeah, okay. There we go. A taste of the early level 7 from earlier, thanks to the RC Schruber. That was nice though. This took... honestly, faster than any of my 2 playtests fighting this boss. And that's thanks to me realizing the strategy like at the later end of the challenge, or at the later end of this boss battle. And one of the main reasons that it took me quite some time to realize the strat was because, okay, well, that's kind of disgusting. Was because I was trying to see if breaking the eggs was viable. And one of the strats that I thought of that also took care of... Oh my gosh, Luigi. Like, look at this game's cutscenes, aren't they so goofy? And one of the things that I thought of to also take care of Sunnyside while taking care of the eggs were the Bros flowers. Oh, did my mic actually pick that up? That was me turning my air conditioning off to save up energy. You know, it's not only in Partners in Speed where we save up stuff. We also have to save up stuff here in game, or no, in real life. In real life, yeah. You know, life, like someone said, it's like Roblox. It's a game essentially. But yeah, and just like that we go back. I mean, yeah, sure, let's save. Actually, we shouldn't have saved here because we still need to see the cutscene, go back to the castle, and then save there. Yeah, kind of a time loss if you ask me. But anyway, have fun watching the cutscene. Basically, Baby Bowser tells the Yoshis that he was the one that saved them. Don't worry though, don't worry if you want to see some justice. Yeah, I guess you could also count that as justice, but you know, just keep watching. Yeah. But then again, rule of thirds suggests that there should be one more thing that gives the Mario Bros. Justice. Yeah, anyway, as I was... Okay. Okay, basically Toadbert is saying that not Junior, Baby Bowser wasn't actually the one that saved the Yoshis. It was these 4. And look at them rejoice, the Yoshis. Thank you, thank you. It's actually such a treat already that we get to visit Yoshi's Island in Partners in Time. Like, kind of an unexpected thing from me. Or for me, rather. But anyway, let's head back to talking to Egad, and for some reason we are separated. Why? I don't know. Let's go here. Let's actually already talk to Egad so that future Jay doesn't have to worry about any cutscenes and can just head straight into action, you know, as we do in Brothership as well. Oh, what? Okay. My controls kind of disappeared there for a moment. But anyway. Oh, you also heard that? Or rather, my mic picked that up. My door was shut because... Or it was originally shut, but someone checked in on me. Because it's already dinner time. And that, I will take that as my victory dinner for starting the challenge. Because I'm honestly really proud of honestly starting this challenge. And I feel confident that we can at least get to the last area. And that is the last area. Don't worry though, it's not as simple. Because there's a big wall blocking the way, and you can cheese it with with this thing that we're going to be learning right now. And let's also actually already take this so that future Jay doesn't need to deal with this. Basically another cutscene. And what was I saying? I forgot, honestly. Yeah. To me, it's still pretty funny. I've watched this cutscene many times already, but just look at this. Rip Toadsworth. Maybe that's why Toadsworth doesn't appear in any more Mario games. I wonder what Mario told Luigi. Oh my gosh, you can actually hear my button mashing sometimes, right? I mean, I'm not sure. And here we go. The other thing that in my dream, me and Zoomer actually did, which was this, the Bros Ball. Isn't it just awesome? That's why I thought of actually doing it. Or rather, probably why I dreamt about it. But yeah, when I was way younger as well, I really wanted to do this move with another person because I just thought that it looked so cool. So I'm really happy that Brothership brought it back. And I guess that's how I can express just how happy I am. Or how much I enjoy using, or yeah, just in general how much I like the Bros Ball. To the point that I dream it, that I imagine me doing it back then when I was younger. And excuse me, Toad, please, thank you. And we just do this so that later when we finally go back to the present from Toad Town, there you go, we have a way out. There you go, and let us save, yeah, just here. Hopefully, the side of the blue pipe will remind future Jay where we're at already at the story. Or if anything, future Jay, just watch this stream again. I mean, it's just that fun. I believe that you'll watch it again. But anyway, hope everyone had fun. We actually surprisingly got to see just how this challenge would look in future runs, just from the first couple of bosses already. Like, we'll do some, or probably we won't do some restarts again in the future because that honestly took a while and I'm kind of lazy to keep doing it again and again. It's just, I feel like my like there's just an itch in me that wants to have basically all of the one-ups that we can get up until the fourth to last boss, which is the Elder Shrew Boy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, whatever, just the Elder Shrew Boy, just the fact that I just want to have all of the one-ups that we can get once we reach Elder Shrew Boy, because Elder Shrew Boy is, if I remember correctly, the only boss, not only, the first boss where he has an attack where if we're unlucky, it's basically undodgeable. it's not like we're going to get hit by that like 100 times or something that we need to stockpile on 1-ups. It's just that at the end of the day, or at the day before the end of the day, which is us fighting the Princess Shrooms, they are really difficult, which is the reason why I would want to have the 1-ups, or rather the Elder Princess Shrew. Because much like Elder Shrewboyd, she does have an attack where if we're unlucky, it's basically undodgeable. For me, especially, because I'm only human, I'm not a TAS. And I'm not that good at playing this game. But despite that, with this challenge, hopefully I managed to make it entertaining for everyone to watch. I mean, I certainly had fun. Like, I was so immersed in it again, even though I played this game multiple times. I was also yapping, I'm streaming it, and there's a challenge now. Like, there's so much. I'm so happy. So many things to say, but so little time. That's why, with that, we end off Partners in Speed stream number 1 right now. Thank you everyone for visiting, joining in. Thank you to those who subscribe. And if you haven't, please do, because I am planning to finish this at some point. Because next week will be my last week before school starts up again. Starts right back up again. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed this stream. Thank you to the people that also inspired me to do this, the challenge runners, the Tassers, the Mario and Luigi players, yeah, everyone. And also at Nintendo for creating this game and hopefully not doing anything with me. So thank you again, bye bye. This time for real, no more yapping. I keep doing this, I yap. Anyways, bye bye, thank you.